Olinda, it's Susan here. Ufunge hako ka. Ufunge hako ka. Handizivi kuti ndotanga kutaura newe ndichiita sei, ndichiti chii futi. But kukutaurira chokwadi ka, I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy at all. Ndokumbirawo mari yangu. Kana zvichibvira ndipewo mari yangu. Wandinzwisisa? Uri kundinzwisisa? Kubva the day randabhadhara mari. Kubva zuva randabhadhara mari yangu. Wakatora mwedzi wese kuti kuti uzondidavire iwewe. After ndatotsvaga, ndasecha, ndatraya from emails kumanhamba, kupi kufona. Kuti ndingodairwe, you can't even say kungoti I receive your payment. No matter kuti mari yakawanda seka, yakawanda ndeyako kwete yangu. Ufunge hako, but this is very wrong. Zvauri kuita zviri wrong, hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Nditeererese. Uri kundinzwisisa zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Ndogara ndichichema inini. Kuchema zviito zvemumwe munhu anofunga, akakwana. Munhu ari kutoenjoy, ari kutoseka. Uri kutondiita benzi kana ukanditarisa kana kuti ukafunga nezvangu. Uri kundiita benzi. Uri kunzwisisa? Ndinokuisira message. Ini ndini muridzi wenyaya. Ndini ndakuisira message. Haundidavire. But vamwe vanhu uri kuvadaira. Inini uri kundiignowere chii? Uri kundiignowere chii? I'm telling you kuti ndiri mudepression as I'm speaking. Handisi kurara. Even imba yangu chaiyo wakutoiparadza because you can't communicate. Uri kufunga kuti kana kumurume ndinomuudza ndichiti chii? Usingandidaire, usingaite sei. I don't know if I'm going or I'm coming. Because hatitozivi kuti unoshanda sei. Handitokunzwisisi. I used to have so much respect kwauri. Not only respecting you. Ndaitove respect negain chaiyo. Ndaikurwira chero WhatsApp so many people. Vaitaura kuti uri mbavha, so many people everywhere. Ndichinzi ndiri bridemaid rekugain. Nevanhu vakawanda. Muma WhatsApp umo. But I said I won't believe people. You cannot judge a person nezvekunzwa nemakuhwa. Ndikabhiliva mukambani yako. Uchitanga kuadvertisa makosi. Ndikada kuzvitarisa ndakatanga kuita makosi September. Ndakutonobata mumwe September. Gore kupera kuti dealing ne1 person. Not because kuti ungandiudza kuti kana kuti ndakanonoka kubhadhara. That is the reason why pam. No. Dai ndakatoso kubhadhara even kudhara, but you don't communicate at all. You don't communicate. Zvinototitorera time kuti uzoti wabatika. Kuti uzoti wabatika. But rega ndikuudze Olinda. Rega ndikuudze Olinda. Usanakidzwe nekuti vanhu vacheme vachishedza zita rako every day. Uri kuzvinzwa? Kuti every day you are on my prayer point. Pese pandinopfugama ndonamata ndichingoti Mwari mune shuwa nezviri kuitwa naOlinda makatarisa. Usanakidzwa, uri kuzvinzwa? Usanakidzwa, uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Unotadzisa kana mai vangu kuti vaite rest in peace. Ndakabata kadhi ravo everyday ndichiritotesa nemisodzi ndichivati hamugoni here kundirwira kumukadzi uyu because you don't talk to me. Haundidavire. Haundidavire. Zuva rega rega ndichingochema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Zuva rega rega ndichichema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Olinda zvichakuwana zuva rimwe chete. Uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kuzvinzwa zvandiri kutaura izvi? Usagara uchingoti vanhu vacheme vachingokuti Olinda, Olinda. Pandakufonera last time wakapedzera wakundituka futi. kusvika wandiyengera foni uchinditukira zvinhu zvandisina mbobvira ndakataura uchindidza kuti vanhu vari kunditi ndiri mbavha vanhu vakazonditi ukanditukira vanhu ndikangonyarara kundipopoterera vamwe vanhu kunditi vanhu vanozonditi inini ndokuisira meseji haundidairi asi Odrich wamudaira paataura kuti Susan zvakati ndiye wakuchipa information yauri kufanira kupa inini uri kuipa to somebody else kuti andipe but wewe wacho hauna namba dzangu handakukuisira meseji kuba email kwako utambire mamessages angu baiwewe but yet you can't. Unondita kuti ndicheme mwana wangu akatarisa ndichichema vana vangu vakanditarisa ndandiratidze picture yakaita sei ndokutsanangurira zvakanaka kuti nguva yauri kunditaurira mapepa angu andikizondiza kuti I don't care, you don't care kuita sei wotondivhairira on top of that kuti mari yekugain I don't even use it yakangogara yakangodaro handitomboivhura handitomboishandise chiri kungokurwadza iwewe ndechekuti no maini munhu uyu rega ndinzwisise kuti ari kutaura kuti mapepa ake by then anenge expire enga handisi kugona kumarenewa ba. Saka I better quit, I better stop it because this thing is, the whole thing is making me sick. Wangondipa zvemari yangu chauri kuikipira chii kuti undivhairire kuti just wakandicheka uri kundichengeterera kuti zviite sei handisi kucha. Olinda, it's Susan here. Ufunge hako ka. Ufunge hako ka. Handizivi kuti ndotanga kutaura newe ndichiita sei ndichiti chii futi but kukutaurira chokwadi ka I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy at all. Ndokumbirawo mari yangu kana zvichibvira ndipewo mari yangu. Wandinzwisisa? Uri kundinzwisisa? Kubva the day randabhadhara mari, kubva zuva randabhadhara mari yangu, wakatora mwedzi wese kuti kuti uzondidavire iwewe. After ndatotsvaga ndasecha ndatraya from emails kumanhamba kupi kufona kuti ndingodairwe you can't even say kungoti I receive your payment. No matter kuti mari yakawanda seka yakawanda ndeyako kwete yangu. Ufunge hako but this is very wrong. Zvauri kuita zviri wrong hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Nditeererese. Uri kundinzwisisa zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Ndogara ndichichema inini. Kuchema zviito zvemumwe munhu anofunga akakwana. Munhu ari kutoenjoya ari kutoseka. Uri kutondiita benzi kana ukanditarisa kana kuti ukafunga nezvangu. Uri kundiita benzi. Uri kunzwisisa? Ndinokuisira meseji. Ini ndine muridzi wenyaya. Ndini ndakuisira meseji. Haundidavire. But vamwe vanhu uri kuvadaira. Inini uri kundiignowere chii? Uri kundiignowere chii? I'm telling you kuti ndiri mudepression as I'm speaking. Handisi kurara. Even imba yangu chaiyo wakutoiparadza because you can't communicate. Uri kufunga kuti kana kumurume ndinomuudza ndichiti chii? Usingandidaire usingaite sei? I don't know if I'm going or I'm coming. Because hatitozivi kuti unoshanda sei. Handitokunzwisisi. I used to have so much respect kwauri. Not only respecting you. Ndaitove respect negain chaiyo ndaikurwira chero WhatsApp so many people. Vaitaura kuti uri mbavha so many people everywhere. Ndichinzi ndiri bridemaid rekugain. Nevanhu vakawanda. Muma WhatsApp umo. But I said I won't believe people. You cannot judge a person nezvekunzwa nemakuhwa. Ndikabhiliva mukambani yako. Uchitanga kuadvertisa makosi. Ndikada kuzvitarisa ndakatanga kuita makosi September. Ndakutonobata mumwe September. Gore kupera kuti dealing ne1 person. Not because kuti ungandiudza kuti kana kuti ndakanonoka kubhadhara. That is the reason why pam. No. Dai ndakatoso kubhadhara even kudhara but you don't communicate at all. You don't communicate. Zvinototitorera time kuti uzoti wabatika. Olinda, it's Susan here. Ufunge hako ka. Ufunge hako ka. Handizivi kuti ndotanga kutaura newe ndichiita sei, ndichiti chii futi. But kukutaurira chokwadi ka, I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy at all. Ndokumbirawo mari yangu. Kana zvichibvira ndipewo mari yangu. Wandinzwisisa? Uri kundinzwisisa? Kubva the day randabhadhara mari, kubva zuva randabhadhara mari yangu, wakatora mwedzi wese kuti uzondidavire iwewe. After ndatotsvaga, ndasecha, ndatraya from emails kumanhamba, kupi kufona, kuti ndingodairwe. You can't even say kungoti I receive your payment. No matter kuti mari yakawanda seka, yakawanda ndeyako kwete yangu. Ufunge hako. But this is very wrong. Zvauri kuita zviri wrong. Hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Nditeererese. Uri kundinzwisisa zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Ndogara ndichichema inini. Kuchema zviito zvemumwe munhu anofunga, akakwana. Munhu ari kutoenjoy, ari kutoseka. Uri kutondiita benzi kana ukanditarisa kana kuti ukafunga nezvangu. Uri kundiita benzi. Uri kunzwisisa? Ndinokuisira message. Ini ndini muridzi wenyaya. Ndini ndakuisira message. Haundidavire. But vamwe vanhu uri kuvadaira. Inini uri kundiignowere chii? Uri kundiignowere chii? I'm telling you kuti ndiri mudepression as I'm speaking. Handisi kurara. Even imba yangu chaiyo wakutoiparadza because you can't communicate. Uri kufunga kuti kana kumurume ndinomuudza ndichiti chii? Usingandidaire, usingaite sei. I don't know if I'm going or I'm coming. Because hatitozivi kuti unoshanda sei. Handitokunzwisisi. I used to have so much respect kwauri. Not only respecting you. Ndaitove respect negain chaiyo. Ndaikurwira chero WhatsApp, so many people. Vaitaura kuti uri mbavha, so many people everywhere. Ndichinzi ndiri bridemaid rekugain. Nevanhu vakawanda. Muma WhatsApp umo. But I said, I won't believe people. You cannot judge a person nezvekunzwa nemakuhwa. Ndikabhiliva mukambani yako. Uchitanga kuadvertisa makosi. Ndikada kuzvitarisa ndakatanga kuita makosi September. Ndakutonobata mumwe September. Gore kupera kuti dealing ne one person. Not because kuti ungandiudza kuti kana kuti ndakanonoka kubhadhara. That is the reason why pam. No. Dai ndakatoso kubhadhara even kudhara, but you don't communicate at all. You don't communicate. Zvinototitorera time kuti uzoti wabatika. Kuti uzoti wabatika. But rega ndikuudze Olinda. Rega ndikuudze Olinda. Usanakidzwe nekuti vanhu vacheme vachishedza zita rako every day. Uri kuzvinzwa? Kuti every day you are on my prayer point. Pese pandinopfugama ndonamata ndichingoti Mwari mune shuwa nezviri kuitwa naOlinda makatarisa. Usanakidzwa, uri kuzvinzwa? Usanakidzwa, uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Unotadzisa kana mai vangu kuti vaite rest in peace. Ndakabata kadhi ravo everyday ndichiritotesa nemisodzi ndichivati hamugoni here kundirwira kumukadzi uyu because you don't talk to me. Haundidavire. Haundidavire. Zuva rega rega ndichingochema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Zuva rega rega ndichichema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Olinda zvichakuwana zuva rimwe chete. Uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kuzvinzwa zvandiri kutaura izvi? Usagara uchingoti vanhu vacheme vachingokuti Olinda, Olinda. Pandakufonera last time wakapedzera wakundituka futi. kusvika wandiyengera foni uchinditukira zvinhu zvandisina mbobvira ndakataura uchindidza kuti vanhu vari kunditi ndiri mbavha vanhu vakazonditi ukanditukira vanhu ndikangonyarara kundipopoterera vamwe vanhu kunditi vanhu vanozonditi vanhu vanozonditi inini ndokuisira meseji haundidairi asi Audrey wamudayira paataura kuti Susan zvakati ndewa wakuchipa information yauri kufanira kupa inini uri kuipa to somebody else kuti andipe but wewe wacho hauna namba dzangu handakukuisira meseji kuba email kwako utambire mamessages angu baiwewe but yet you can't. Unondita kuti ndicheme mwana wangu akatarisa ndichichema vana vangu vakanditarisa ndandiratidze picture yakaita sei ndokutsanangurira zvakanaka kuti nguva yauri kunditaurira mapepa angu andikizondiza kuti I don't care, you don't care kuita sei wotondivhairira on top of that kuti mari yekugain I don't even use it yakangogara yakangodaro handitomboivhura handitomboishandise chiri kungokurwadza iwewe ndechekuti no maini munhu uyu rega ndinzwisise kuti ari kutaura kuti mapepa ake by then anenge expire enga handisi kugona kumarenewa ba saka I better quit, I better stop it because this thing is, the whole thing is making me sick. Ungondipa zvemari yangu chauri kuikipira chii kuti undivhairire kuti just wakandicheka uri kundichengeterera kuti zviite sei handisi kucha.
So this is a very good evening to you. If you can hear the sound of my voice here. Let me just quickly do this. I'm hoping that people can see me on the screen there. I hope this is a lady who has produced documents. She's got documentation. She's produced correspondence, evidence that she was truly and unequivocally robbed by Olinda Chapel through the Oxford-based businesswoman's recruitment scheme. Some call it a recruitment scam. And this woman, we are now in the second year. Tapinda Mgorechi Piri, she is still stranded in Africa as we speak right now. She's stranded because Olinda Chapel took money under the guise of organizing a sponsorship license for her, only for Susan to discover that she had been defrauded. The money that we're talking here, I'm just interacting with people here. I'm literally in a shop, as people can see here. But the money that we're talking, that's why you see the background is changing, right? So the money that we're talking here that is under the question is over 60,000 South African rands. Now that's money that is several months of gross salary for most South Africans. And yet she paid it. We're in the second year. That money is still to be refunded. The service is still to be remitted, to be executed. But the money is missing. Mariacho, hapana, chafamba. Can someone call for me here? Can someone call for me, Olinda Chapel? Mumudze kuti ndati anzi na Simba Chikanza mari yasu iri kupi ndoda mari yasu izvozvi so manhasi izvozvi so handina time newe. And Zimbabweans who are out there, some who were robbed, some who are not. This could be an opportunity for you also to act as advocates for Sue. Sue is in trouble. Imagine you have paid out 60,000 rands. Now, even in the United Kingdom, Even those who are the highest paid workers, employees in the United Kingdom, they would not afford 60,000 rands to lose. Kungorasa, so 60,000 rands. If you're out there, you live and work in the United Kingdom, and you have lost 60,000 rands. Excuse me, you have paid out. Unongorasa zvako 5,000 British pounds kungoirasa like that. Kana uripo, uya panapa undipo half zvayo. Kuitira kuti ndibatsire vakawanda. Varombo ava vari kubirwa mari vakaita sana Su. Those who will agree with me, who live in the UK, they will agree that this is too much money to lose just like that. And Sue is narrating also a scenario that involves a funeral. She failed to do so many things. £5,000. Munoiwana kupi? Unoiwana kupi mari iyoyo yekungorasa yekupa munhu anonzi Olinda chapo asitomborina kana O level certificate, asitomborina kana GCSE. And by the way, a lot of Zimbabweans didn't know. I know a lot of Zimbabweans actually follow Olinda Chapo. Vanhu vakawanda vanongomutevera vachimupembedza and vachifunga kuti munhu uyu ane zvaanoshandisa. By the way, you see me like this because ndiri mushop, as you can see here. That's why you see I'm doing movements, because I'm just doing late night picking stuff here. So I'm saying to people here, Maria aisei kutamba nayo. But imari yakarasiwa yakatorwa nemunhu asitomborina kana O level certificate, and yet she's able to train. She's able to dupe even my professionals, my doctors my lawyers mu UK muno mutakamuona achito andovhara so. I don't know kuti chirungu here. Is it the Arcadia accent yeku Arcadia yeku Cremborn neku Braeside inoita kuti munhu avhare vanhu like that, that people can't even think in their head that this person is so uneducated and yet has so much power on the poor and the rich. Even rich people have been paying money to this fraudster. So I'm connecting with you, Zimbabweans. How do you propose to help Sue? How do you propose kumubatsira mwana uyu anonzi Sue kabirwa mari iyi? I'm just trying to pick up some things here. Shop musati mabuda. Musati ndabuda. So how do you propose to help Sue? Babatsirwa say. Shall I drop a link here? Then tumire link here, link to join those who want to come in. How do you propose kubatsira Sue? Nditsvagirewo Olinda panapa. Right, I've dropped the link. I could drop a link here. So how do you propose, Zimbabweans, kubatsira Sue uyi? So atambura, how should people help? Because there are so many other victims out there. Vakabirwa mari. There's a link up. Mombatsira say, because this has to stop. Come on. Marino fanongodzorerwa iwe. And Olinda anayo mari yo. Akangotengesa kana ari kuti asina hana mari, akangotengesa kana mota. Akangotengesa kana mota one. Kuti akangono demand refund yake kuteki kwaakanochekwa nyama uko. Inodzoka mari. Am I wrong? There's a link up yekujoina. How should Sue be assisted, Zimbabweans? How do you propose Sue be assisted? Obatsirwa sei mwana weZimbabwe uyu anonzi Sue Chihera. Obatsirwa sei. Pindai pajekerere. Ndakupai link iro. Click the link. Or click the link. Right. So we see how we can help this Zimbabwean. Anja, how much is that in US dollars? That's 6,500 US dollars. 6,500 US dollars. If not 7,000, it might actually be 7,000 depending on the exchange rate today. So it might actually be 7,000. Yeah. It's about 7,000 US dollars. Yakapiwa na Olinda Chapel pa Oxford apo. Kwari ku Oxford ko murungodi ngonogadzirisa zvinhu na Susan atauri na Olinda adzorere munhu mari. Yeah. Right. I'm also looking for those who have institutional capacity, those who are in the law enforcement, and also, Olinda anoda achada kungorongerwa imwe yekungoti vanhu vanongoenda kungonorwa mabailiffs yaya kungonwa mabailiffs. And by the way, court case iri kuendera mberi, iri kuenda kumberi. There's a court case imwe futi imwe yechi2 iripo. Yeah, but I also think, in my view, that dealing with people Olinda vanongoda action chete vanhu vakaita sana Olinda. Ndeyongoti mukangoronga boys riya rinongosvika boys riya rine mapepa acho, vongorova bailiff vongotora chinhu, voatacha mota, vongotora kana iri imba zvese vongotora totengeswa, varombo vodzorerwa mari yavo. Then we can start on another chapter. That's what I think needs to be done. What do you think? What do you think, Zimbabweans? Hanzenda kwandunge hamusaite zvinhu zvakabasa zvisane basa izvozvo. Musaite zvinhu. Do not believe in witches. Do not believe in witch doctors and all that nonsense. Hazvimbokupei chinhu izvozvo. You are powerful enough. Pauri ipapo uri one. Pauri ipapo uri one. Unoona kutodonhedza even magovernments. Uri one iwe unoona iwewe uri one. Uri one. Unoona kuichinja government. Musateerere zvinhu zvisane basa izvo. Ndikangoona munhu anongonyora zvinhu zvekuti ndunge, I will block you, I will ban you. Stop spreading nonsense and go and educate yourself. Hapana power rina ndungapo. Zvimbavha zvivaroi zvevanhu zvinongoshandisa poison and all that nonsense and fear. They use fear to control people. Saka don't you ever read, kana please, munhu wese anyora zvokuti ndunge panapa, I'm going to block and ban you and I'll never serve you ever again. Anyone who writes here referring people to witches and idiots, and zvima idiots zvinoshandisa poison kudiveta vanhu, I will block you, I will ban you. Kana kurefer vanhu kuzvima prophets and all that zvezvima churches, I will block you and ban you and show that I will actually ensure that I put you in a blacklist, that you will never be served ever again. It's very dangerous. Not refer vanhu kuzvivaroi nezvima prophets. Please delete your comments. Munhu anyora kuti ndungo, delete your comment right now. And I mean it. Ndikutorevesa. Muzivo vana ndungo vacho navo ndo vakafanana naOlinda vacho, varingori the same. It's the same class yevanhu ivavo vanokuita zvinhu zvane basa. The same class of crooks, fraudsters, who use fear. They just use fear to control people. Just the same thing. Anenge achikudza kuti ndiri rich ante, ndakadai ndine mapowers. Varoi vese zvivaroi izvezvi. So don't you ever write, don't you ever promote a witch doctor, don't ever promote muroi, don't you ever promote a prophet. Panapa ma prophets, ma real prophets in Diwe is you. Yo achonayo. And that's what we tell people. That's what Zim-I is for, is to tell you the power that you have. Rekupisa ma sports, even rekuchinja ma governments. And we demonstrated here that it can be done. Zvichitoitika. Hurumende dzichinjika. How many governments have you seen in the last 2 years? Achidonetsa. Panapa pa Zim-I. Zvapenzi, ma criminals who have been running these governments being removed. And the right thing being done. Nations being cleaned. Economies being fixed. Why? Because one human being, who is you, discovered that you have power. You have power to enforce the law. You have power to fix stuff. So don't you ever write promote my prophets, my papa, my roy and all that. Don't get this, whatever. Don't you ever type such things. And I goes no kuno. Uko. Hanzi nemwe pana pa Jane Kasu saying Hanzi. Vanhu dzidzai mbavha iyi. Don't do any deals that involve money with this fool. Olinda is a thief. She brags kuti imbinga so that you trust her. Paanozouya achiti ndakubatsirai kuuya kuuk. Chinombobatsira chimushandisira pano kuya kuuk. Ndianiko munhu asina kumbonza munhu kuuk? Eh? Chii chinomboshamisira pano panokunza munhu kuuk? It's one of the easiest things to do. You don't even need money. Just a simple letter. Ungonyora tsamba chete munhu anenge atopinda mundege. Patoripo akawanda aitondishata Simba ngatisangane panapa tidye sadza. Kuti ndakashamisika ndakaona imwe classmate yanga yapedzera kuona ndichiri kuprimary school kuma90s uko pa80s. Pesa atopinda kuti Simba ndinoshanda pachipatara papa. So utori muareas. Munhu andaigara naye kunigirino kuHarare uko. Atopinda muareas. Nemhuri yake yese nevana vake. Zvese atopinda munomu nevazukuru zvese. Kati ndeipi komufesi? Ndiyo ndotambika iyoyo. Life goes on. Tikati ko iwo wakabhadhara chii vanonzi kuda ngati kune wakabhadhara how much did you pay? So usana kubhadhara sendi. Uneshuwa here. Usana kubhadhara kana sendi. Asi topinda muUK. Topinda muUK. Zvese zvakutofaya so kati inganai. Unofunga kuti zvinobhadhariswa zvinhu zvinodai wozodai aiwa UK ndeyako kana uri muzimba chete kana uchigona chirungu chete iwewe kana wakazvarirwa muZimbabwe unaro green passport rariya utori munhu wemuUK nakudhara unokosaziye ndiyo nhaka yachona iyoyi yako iyoyi unoudza vanhu inini musanyeperwa, you don't need to pay kubhadhara kuenda kumusha kwako kuUK ndokwamurewa. UK is murewa for you. Nai. No, I'm really serious, folks. UK for you is Murambinda. Urosvika so uchitoona nana mambo Charles oti ko makadini ko sekuru Charles ndisekuru wako wewe. No, I'm really serious, folks. Zimbabweans, you don't know your history. Anzina Bob Marley, if you know your history, then you would know where you're coming from. Ziya history yenyu. Mutori mabritongo muchacha OG chaiyo papa. Iganda chete. Asi mutori mabritongo. So you don't need to pay a penny. Bhadhara pasendi kunaniyo. Bhadhara sendi kumusha kwako. Yakurana naMnangagwa here kuti inobhadhariswa UK. Mnangagwa ndiye anobhadharisa. Bhadharisa zvinhu zvese. Nemvura cheche Mnangagwa anoda. Even oxygen Mnangagwa anoda kutobhadhara. Nai. Yeah. Hanzi vanhu vanzwa nokutenga maCOS. Kana usingazivi kana usina knowledge yako ka. I know zvangu kuti sometimes vanhu inyaya desperation because munhu anenge angoda kungospeedawo. But musashandise mbavha dzakaita sana Olinda chapo. Zivai kushanda nawo. Kana makuitawo route yekudaro yekuti zvinhu zvitikuitire muzobhadhara. Zivai kushanda nawo. Kwete vana Olinda chapo, vana Keronya kutya. Musara uchichema wega. Hapana nokubatsira because mazuva ano tiri busy. Things are really these days, pari kudiwa things are a little bit tougher than before. So if you are reckless, kuti unongorasa mari yako, kungovaviwa nemari so ngoti ndirekeleke azvizongomhanyira izvi. Imwe njana bhekudzai chokuti ma opportunities kuZimbabwe atoriko. You probably didn't know. KuAfrica iko kari kwa opportunities amakagarira. Change tizokuratidzai. Pane mwe zvinhu zvamakagarira futi ikokwe. Zvimwe zvinhu asi zvongomhanyira futi ngoda ngopinda muUK. I'm being honest. Sangomhanya. Sometimes mukavhura meso ako, you'll be able to see. Maybe it's not Zimbabwe, maybe it's not UK for you, maybe it's Zambia. I was in Zambia a few months ago. Ndakaona zvinhu zviri kufaya ikokwe. Met some Zimbabweans there. Takafara, takaita say, of course I was doing work, but I actually saw kutika anywhere kwaunenge uri. Kana uchiziva iwo kuti uri special, unobudirira. Saka hakuna kuda kungomhanya, kuda kungorasa mari. Spell kana kunza kuti manenge achikutumira so that hey, deposit the money. I've got the COS is going to expire. Hey, what. Start asking questions. Ask questions. We're going to put a resource per Zim Aiga. We're going to put a resource so that mukute cross check vanhu ivava. Muvaite cross check, mugare makaita sei makavaongorora because munovharwa bag. Munovharwa bag ukagara pasi. Right, saka ndishedzere Olinda. I'm going to play this right now, Zimbabweans. Please, ngatibatsirei su kuti atore mwana wedu uyu apuwe mari yake. Mwana atambura uyu. Olinda uri kupi? Dzorera mwana uyu mari yake.
Olinda, it's Susan here. Ufunge hako ka. Handizivi kuti ndotanga kutaura newe ndichiita sei, ndichiti chii futi. But kukutaurira chokwadi ka, I'm not happy at all. Ndokumbirawo mari yangu. Kana zvichibvira ndipewo mari yangu. Wandinzwisisa? Uri kundinzwisisa? Kubva the day randabhadhara mari. Kubva zuva randabhadhara mari yangu. Wakatora mwedzi wese kuti uzondidavire iwewe. After ndatotsvaga, ndasecha, ndatraya from emails kumanhamba, kupi kufona. Kuti ndingodairwe, you can't even say kungoti I receive your payment. No matter kuti mari yakawanda seka, yakawanda ndeyako kwete yangu. Ufunge hako, but this is very wrong. Zvauri kuita zviri wrong, hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Nditeererese. Uri kundinzwisisa zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Ndogara ndichichema inini. Kuchema zviito zvemumwe munhu anofunga, akakwana. Munhu ari kutoenjoy, ari kutoseka. Uri kutondiita benzi kana ukanditarisa kana kuti ukafunga nezvangu. Uri kundiita benzi. Uri kunzwisisa? Ndinokuisira message. Ini ndini muridzi wenyaya. Ndini ndakuisira message. Haundidavire. But vamwe vanhu uri kuvadaira. Inini uri kundiignorere chii? Uri kundiignorere chii? I'm telling you kuti ndiri mudepression as I'm speaking. Handisi kurara. Even imba yangu chaiyo wakutoiparadza because you can't communicate. Uri kufunga kuti kana kumurume ndinomuudza ndichiti chii? Usingandidaire, usingaite sei. I don't know if I'm going or I'm coming. Because hatitozivi kuti unoshanda sei. Handitokunzwisisi. I used to have so much respect kwauri. Not only respecting you. Ndaitove respect negain chaiyo. Ndaikurwira chero WhatsApp so many people. Vaitaura kuti uri mbavha, so many people everywhere. Ndichinzi ndiri bridemaid rekugain. Nevanhu vakawanda. Muma WhatsApp umo. But I said I won't believe people. You cannot judge a person nezvekunzwa nemakuhwa. Ndikabhiliva mukambani yako. Uchitanga kuadvertisa makosi. Ndikada kuzvitarisa ndakatanga kuita makosi September. Ndakutonobata mumwe September. Gore kupera kuti dealing ne one person. Not because kuti ungandiudza kuti kana kuti ndakanonoka kubhadhara. That is the reason why pam. No. Dai ndakatoso kubhadhara even kudhara, but you don't communicate at all. You don't communicate. Zvinototitorera time kuti uzoti wabatika. But rega ndikuudze Olinda. Usanakidzwe nekuti vanhu vacheme vachishedza zita rako every day. Uri kuzvinzwa? kuti every day you are on my prayer point pese pandinopfugama ndonamata ndichingoti Mwari mune shuwa nezviri kuitwa naOlinda makatarisa. Usanakidzwa uri kuzvinzwa. Usanakidzwa uri kuzvinzwa. Uri kuzvinzwa. Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Unotadzisa kana mai vangu kuti vaite rest in peace. Ndakabata kadhi ravo everyday ndichiritotesa nemisodzi ndichivati hamugoni here kundirwira kumukadzi uyu because you don't talk to me. Haundidavire. Haundidavire. Zuva rega rega ndichingochema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Zuva rega rega ndichichema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Olinda zvichakuwana zuva rimwe chete. Uri kuzvinzwa. Uri kuzvinzwa zvandiri kutaura izvi. Usagara uchingoti vanhu vacheme vachingokuti Olinda, Olinda. Pandakufonera last time wakapedzera wakundituka futi. Kusvika wandiyengera foni uchinditukira zvinhu zvandisina mbobvira ndakataura uchindidza kuti vanhu vari kunditi ndiri mbavha. Vanhu vakazonditi ukanditukira vanhu ndikangonyarara. Kundipopoterera vamwe vanhu. Kunditi vanhu vanozonditi, vanhu vanozonditi. Inini ndokuisira meseji haundidairi. Asi Audrey chaiye wamudaira paataura kuti Susan zvakati ndiye wakuchipa information yauri kufanira kupa inini uri kuipa to somebody else kuti andipe. But wewe wacho hauna namba dzangu. Handakukuisira meseji. Kuba email kwako utambire messages angu by wewe. But yet you can't. Unondita kuti ndicheme mwana wangu akatarisa. Ndichichema vana vangu vakanditarisa. Ndondiratidze picture yakaita sei. Ndokutsanangurira zvakanaka kuti nguva yauri kunditaurira mapepa angu andikuzondita kuti I don't care. You don't care kuita sei wotondivhairira on top of that kuti mari yekugain I don't even use. Yakangogara yakangodaro handitomboivhura handitomboishandise. Chiri kungokurwadza iwewe ndechekuti no maini munhu uyu rega ndinzwisise kuti ari kutaura kuti mapepa ake by then anenge expire enga handisi kugona kumarenew aba. Saka I better quit. I better stop it because this thing is, the whole thing is making me sick. Wangondipa zvemari yangu chauri kuitipira chii? Kuti undivhairire kuti just wakandicheka uri kundichengeterera kuti zviite sei? Handisi kucha.
Right. How far? Are we at Olinda? Right. Ndifonere Olinda. Ndifonere. Ngadzore mari. Those who are in Oxford, endaimba kwake munomubvunza, munomuti ngadzore mari. Please, bang on her, tag her, phone her right now. Ndikuda mari mwana. Tina time yekuwesta panapa. Urgently.
Olinda, it's Susan here. Ufunge hako ka. Handizivi kuti ndotanga kutaura newe ndichiita sei, ndichiti chii futi. But kukutaurira chokwadi ka, I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy at all. Ndokumbirawo mari yangu. Kana zvichibvira ndipewo mari yangu. Wandinzwisisa? Uri kundinzwisisa? Kubva the day randabhadhara mari. Kubva zuva randabhadhara mari yangu. Wakatora mwedzi wese kuti uzondidavire iwewe. After ndatotsvaga ndasecha ndatraya from emails kumanhamba kupi kufona kuti ndingodairwe. You can't even say kungoti I receive your payment. No matter kuti mari yakawanda seka, yakawanda ndeyako kwete yangu. Ufunge hako. But this is very wrong. Zvauri kuita zviri wrong. Hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Uri kunzwa? Nditeererese. Uri kundinzwisisa zvauri kuita hazvina kunaka. Ndogara ndichichema inini. Kuchema zviito zvemumwe munhu anofunga, akakwana. Munhu ari kutoenjoya, ari kutoseka. Uri kutondiita benzi kana ukanditarisa kana kuti ukafunga nezvangu. Uri kundiita benzi. Uri kunzwisisa? Ndinokuisira meseji. Ini ndini muridzi wenyaya. Ndini ndakuisira meseji. Haundidavire. but vamwe vanhu uri kuvadaira. Inini uri kundiignowere chii? Uri kundiignowere chii? I'm telling you kuti ndiri mudepression as I'm speaking. Handisi kurara. Even imba yangu chaiwa kutoiparadza because how you can't communicate. Uri kufunga kuti kana kumurume ndinomuudza ndichiti chii? Usingandidaire, usingaite sei? I don't know if I'm going or I'm coming. Because hatitozivi kuti unoshanda sei. Handitokunzwisisi. I used to have so much respect kwauri. Not only respecting you. Ndaitove respect negain chaiyo, ndaikurwira chero WhatsApp, so many people vaitaura kuti uri mbavha, so many people everywhere. Ndichinzi ndiri bridemaid rekugain nevanhu vakawanda WhatsApp umo. But I said I won't believe people. You cannot judge a person nezvekunzwa nemakuhwa. Ndikabhiliva mukambani yako uchitanga kuadvertisa makosi, ndikada kuzvitarisa ndakatanga kuita makosi September. Ndakutonobata mumwe September, gore kupera kuti dealing ne1 person. Not because kuti ungandiudza kuti kana kuti ndakanonoka kubhadhara. That is the reason why pam. No. Dai ndakatoso kubhadhara even kudhara, but you don't communicate at all. You don't communicate. Zvinototitorera time kuti uzoti wabatika. But rega ndikuudze Olinda. Usanakidzwe nekuti vanhu vacheme vachishedza zita rako everyday. Uri kuzvinzwa? Kuti everyday you are on my prayer point. Pese pandinopfugama ndonamata ndichingoti Mwari mune shuwa nezviri kuitwa naOlinda makatarisa. Usanakidzwa, uri kuzvinzwa? Usanakidzwa, uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kuzvinzwa? Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Uri kundishungurudzire chii? Unotadzisa kana mai vangu kuti vaite rest in peace. Ndakabata kadhi ravo everyday ndichiritotesa nemisodzi ndichivati hamugoni here kundirwira kumukadzi uyu because you don't talk to me. Haundidavire. Zuva rega rega ndichingochema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Zuva rega rega ndichichema ndichishedza zita rako iwewe. Olinda zvichakuwana zuva rimwe chete. Uri kuzvinzwa zvandiri kutaura izvi? Usagara uchingoti vanhu vacheme vachingokuti Olinda. Pandakufonera last time wakapedzera wakundituka futi. Kusvika wandiyengera foni uchinditukira zvinhu zvandisina mbobvira. Ndakataura uchindidza kuti vanhu vari kunditi ndiri mbavha. Vanhu vakazonditi ukanditukira vanhu ndikangonyarara. Kundipopoterera vamwe vanhu. Kunditi vanhu vanozonditi. Inini ndokuisira message haundidairi. Asi Audrey chaiye wamudaira paataura kuti Susan zvakati ndiye wakuchipa information yauri kufanira kupa inini uri kuipa to somebody else kuti andipe. But iwewe wacho hauna namba dzangu. Handakukuisira message. Kuba email kwako utambire messages angu by iwewe. But yet you can't. Unondita kuti ndicheme mwana wangu akatarisa. Ndichichema vana vangu vakanditarisa. Ndondiratidze picture yakaita sei. Ndokutsanangurira zvakanaka kuti nguva yauri kunditaurira mapepa angu andikizondita kuti I don't care. You don't care kuita sei wotondivhairira on top of that kuti mari yekugain I don't even use it. Yakangogara yakangodaro handitomboivhura handitomboishandise. Chiri kungokurwadza iwewe ndechekuti no maini munhu uyu rega ndinzwisise kuti ari kutaura kuti mapepa ake by then anenge expire enga handisi kugona kumarenew aba. Saka I better quit. I better stop it because the whole thing is making me sick. Wangondipa zvemari yangu chauri kuikipira chii? Kuti undivhairire kuti just wakandicheka uri kundichengeterera kuti zviite sei? Handisi kucha
Sorry, are people saying there's no volume? Sorry, are people saying that there's no volume? Apana volume. Can you please tell me if you can hear me now? Just type in the comment box there. Some people are saying, "Oh, Andy, it's okay now." Can you hear me or you can hear Sue? Tell me. I need to know if you can hear Simba Chikanza or you can hear Sue. Wake up champs, can you hear me or you hear the lady Sue? Hanzi yave po volume. Ah, patika. Ndikubvunza kuti muri kunzwa inini here kana kuti muri kunzwa Sue? Wozi mufanira kunge muchinzwa Sue. Sue ndiye muridzi wenyaya kwete inini. Makwelo, I need to know, can you hear me or you can hear Sue? Because I need you to hear Sue. Right. Okay, so that's wrong. It's not just me you're supposed to be hearing, you're supposed to be hearing Sue. Okay, so Sue is here. There's some people who were asking here. Sue Arikupi, Sue, come into the inbox. Sue is here. She's not in the UK. She's still stuck in Africa. Can you believe it? She's still stuck in Africa after paying over £5,000. She is still stuck in Africa. Sue Aripi, Sue is here. Damushedza, she said she's here. She's following. So, and to those who are saying that they want to help her, where is she? She is stuck in Africa. But what I've just done just now is to ask her to come into the stream, right, so that Sue can connect with you. Okay. Right, Hanzi Sue Atimunzwe. Okay. Right. Pananga Sharak Kubatsira Sue Panapapa. Please. There's someone who said that they want to help Sue. Where is she? Anga Shitanda Kubatsira Sue. Someone at Obatsira Sue, can you please, where's the lady? I think the lady is, I'm just going to look for the comment here. The lady who wants to help Sue, Sue. Let me just get her here. Okay. I'm just going to get her. The name is, Kozaratiza Nice Tarachonai. Right. So there's a lady who said she wants to help Sue. Okay. Someone is saying, yes, Simba, why don't you partner with those journalists who exposed, who have exposed the recruitment? Absolutely. Yeah. We should do that collab. I was actually approached by another broadcaster recently to work on a story. Mel Mutu. Okay. So I've got here Mel Mutu. Mel Mutu, here is the link to join. Mel Mutu, can you click the link and then you connect with Sue? Okay. Mel Mutu, come in. Here is the link. Okay. Mel Mutu, I've sent you the link. There's a link in my comments. Click that link, please, and advise. Okay. And then Boldly African says, Simba, we need to get this story into the wider UK mainstream media. Can you partner with the journalists who published a story recently? Oh, absolutely, yeah. But what you can also do is, can you send to the editors at the BBC, because they approached me a few months ago, but proceed. We're supposed to have started. They contacted me so we could proceed, we could finish this story. And I was waiting for their feedback so that the detail, so that the production is. So what you could do is those Zimbabweans who are stuck, who are here watching, and you can connect with the story, and you feel that it needs to come out. Contact your local BBC. If you're in London, if you're in Birmingham, if you're in wherever, Leeds, Luton, which BBC, just phone them and say, look, there's this story that is being covered by a Zimbabwean journalist. This is the story of Olinda Chapel. Contact him so that this production can be turned into a document, because I've assembled everything. Now. It's almost ready so that the blast happens. So I was waiting on them. One of them had contacted me late last year. But after that, I think they got busy. But this is a story that they definitely told me that they're interested in. Unfortunately, I can only work with their pace because I don't work for them. Some of them, and go to my contracts, my part-time contracts and the like, and I don't dictate how they go. I just connect with Zimbabweans here daily to publish what is whatever is current. Okay, so right, so contact all your imimi ndimi munotoa contact because in that time phonera whoever, contact them so that they network with me because I've already assembled everything. I've got a team of researchers of already 8 researchers who've worked on this already. So they've assembled the write-up. They've also assembled some video graphics to layer on top of the the pitch. So basically it's no longer just a pitch, it's a whole developed story. But one thing I want to say here, why this should be done, is that it's a developing story. So it's that type of a story that's got currency, it's got life, it's got that blast. But clearly here there's also the aspect of how historic this is, that you see the manner of oppression that black workers used to go under 300 years ago, where they were used to be exported, taken out of Africa by slave traders, put into ships, taken to Europe to go and build my bridges, my spaghetti roads, eco Europe, nema underground, nema bullet trains and the like. That slavery that used to happen back then, right? It's now happening, but this time it's being done by blacks themselves who are based in Europe, Varguzita, to their own countrymen and countrywomen. So this is the tricky thing. But what I want to say, this is where it's also weird. It's also historic. Yeah. That there is this new type of slavery, if you want to call it, new type of exploitation that has never happened before, where people are just abused like this. They're treated like animals. Back then. Oh, you sure? Yeah, yeah. Cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna just. I was just looking for the other side of the clearance stuff, so I couldn't find it. I was told it's somewhere here, so yeah, yeah. Sorry, just hold on. Face weapon is on right. Right. This is a fella. Right. Must be. Right. Sorry, just hold on. Remove shop, as you can see. Oh, over there, right? Cheers. Oh yeah. How? Why didn't someone tell me that this is not bad, is it? Huh? Wow. Wow. Right. I know. I can see. Yeah, I can see. Well, junk, but you know what? It is valuable. You call it junk, but it can be really really valuable. So yeah. Sorry, don't go pick up a few things here. Yeah, and the black on black modern day slavery, absolutely. But hey, I don't know if I can call this modern day. This is another level of slavery. Hey, this is theft. At least the slaves back then, hey, because the type of treatment that people have been subjected, men and women have been subjected to in Olinda Chapel, it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I've never seen it anywhere. Listen to me. I used to work in the farms in Zimbabwe. People didn't know this. Kumangura. I used to work in the farms. Um, I used to work in the farms in Zimbabwe, and I saw exploitation back there. Uh, and 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 of course that was like racial exploitation, but not this level, this level of exploitation. Ukoko, at least people could live. People had, hey, so it's another level. Mm-mm. No, 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 not this, folks. This is serious. You can't oppress your own people. You can't oppress your own people like that. But then there's a dimension to it here. someone said here, someone who said black on black exploitation. But homie, listen to me. There's a dimension to it. That dimension is social media. Social media is giving life. It's giving power. It's giving ammunition. Yeah. Facebook, Twitter, giving ammunition to things. It's polishing. It's giving it that polish, that clean. Iri kuchenesa. Mbava. So mbava, they end up looking like they're okay. They're clean. They're all right. Like you saw there. Ndakaenda kukoti nini. One of my victims are Olinda. Anga ari kukoti. Right? And Olinda akaita violence yake, akaita drama rake, and she lied to the judge. She took over. She then She then used that noise yake iya to isolate her own victim from her communication assistants and her witnesses. And the victim is someone asinganyatsogoni kutaura. You know, there are people like that, but this particular victim is someone who was actually, people didn't know. Video ira rarea. Mazimbabweans ramamchisekerera mchiti hey, Simba warowa na Titan, Simba wadai. Imimi mangamchi excite nekurowa, mchiti kurowa, whatever. But what you were not seeing is you're doing that mchiti mchiseka like that. You were actually glorifying Bava, number one. Number two, you were glorifying the abuse that Olinda did. Milton Keynes Crown Court, isolating a victim, a stroke survivor, someone akamboita stroke akata come out of it, and she's working hard. Someone, you know, how many people know my strokes? Do you have a relative akamboita stroke? I have relatives who have suffered my stroke. When you come out of a stroke, your life is never the same. You can eventually build up and you become better. But my stroke survivors, they struggle to communicate well because, you know, the coordination between the mind and the spirit and the like is no longer the same. So it requires a lot of therapy. Some people never even recover, but this one, hear me, she's trying her best. She's a survivor with a stroke attack. And Olinda could clearly see, this is the person here, she's a victim. And then she uses violence and noise per court, and then gets into court, lies to the judge that she had been attacked. She actually lied to the judge that she had been attacked by Simba Chikanza. That's what she did. And then she created noise. She claimed that no one else should be allowed in court, that Dorothy anofana kutaura ari ega. And because, you know, Dorothy had gone there believing, look, this is a straightforward case. Olinda akangadaro achita noise yakeyo achichema, she claims she's crying, she claims that Simba Chikanza harasses her and all sorts and all that. And hear me, what happened after that was Olinda lied to the judge that Maria, the money that she charged that victim, she claimed that she bought a car, she bought this and that, she made so many falsehoods. And and because it's a small claims court, is the first stage of my court cases. It's called a small claims court. So the span of judicial discretion is so narrow that whoever gets first, whoever manages to force their way in, can win. So because of that, but Zimbabweans, you started celebrating a thief. You were promoting a thief, a thug, a slave monster. I won't even call it a slave mistress or a slave master, but I'll call her a slave monster. Is she not? Ndiyo makatanga kurumbidza uyu. Ndiyo mairumbidza. Why did you do that, Zimbabweans? Why did you do that? Oh, that's what you did. Yeah, it's me, yeah. Thank you. Let me do it. Let me do it, my son. Thank you. Were you looking for the mail? I couldn't find it, but don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what you folks did. Makarumbidza mbava. Hanzi pane someone akanyora a story. And there's a lady narrating a cousin story. Akabuda 130,000 rands. Okay, right. Thank you. There's someone who I'm understanding, a journalist who wrote a story. Hans, what's your email so that we send it to BBC? Okay, simba@zimi.com. Simba@zimi.com. Tina Sibanda, simba@zimi.com. And then you can also put my phone number there. They've got my, usually most of these guys, they'll probably already have my phone number. But yeah, you can just make that suggestion there. Yeah. Saka, this monster, the Zimbabwean community, you created this monster. Can you see it? Can you see it? Kuti makaigadzira. Makagadzira chimonster ichichi. Chakubira vana vedu mari kuZimbabwe. Vamwe vana vari kutengeseswa mombe. Eh? Vari kutengeseswa mombe kumucho kuZimbabwe. Na Olinda. Yeah, vari kutengeseswa mombe vana vedu ava. Tengeseswa mombe. And the Simba add me. Okay. Right, again, this ngirikini. Okay, star, where? Star, can you come? Star, ndaisa link E. Star, ndaisa link E. Right. Okay. Face ya chandidi munomu. Star, ndakwisira link iyo.
Well, you can't hear and talk. I mean,
Yes, boss. Yes, boss. Thanks. Thanks.
that's the page.
Avachandidi munomu anzi rukurumidza kubude. Right. Star, ndakupa link iyo. Why click here link here?
Please place your item in the bagging scale.
Right. Star, ndakupa link here. Why tora link here? Star, come in.
Yeah.
Abigail South Journey, come in. You've got the link there. Clicker. Abigail South Journey, clicker link here.
Item on the bagging scale.
Abigail, you've got the link there. Click that link, Abigail. Abigail, click the link. Abigail, star, ayewa, click a link here, your star, join, usafone star. Star, pinda apa pa, unobvisa video. Ngo pinda apa. Anza apa unenge wambotambura kuti 6,000 imagine memo. UK 6,000 inonetsa kusumudza. Haisi mari yekutamba nayo muUK chaichai kusumudza 6,000 unoigona muZuk. Vangani vane ma6,000 muaccount mavo. Vangani vane 6,000 right now muaccount mavo izvo. So muUK macho. Asi munhu akaibhadharisa kuSouth Africa. Olinda auramba kudzorera mwana wedu. Right, wapinda here star. Right, how come star sikupinda? Ndakudza kuti clicker link iyo star iyo. Link yandaisa apa pa iyo star. Iyo link iyo. Pinda mu link yo, clicker link yandakupa. I could have a plastic bag, please.
We haven't got it there.
You don't have the plastic bag at all?
I'll finish.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So how am I going to go home then?
Well, his bag's there.
Where?
85 pence.
Yeah, don't mind.
How many?
Sorry?
How many do you need?
3.
Yeah,
two, please.
Oh, 2 of them. I'm forgetting now.
Yeah, star wa click here. Nice star, and there's a link mu comment mo.
Do you wish to continue?
I click the link star. Star or click a link here.
But you can talk, you can, yeah.
Sorry about that, mate.
The cost.
I'm coming out now. Nice star, click here, and I pinned it, nice star.
Yes, yeah, it's just got it back there.
Star, Shanan, click now. And this one gonna be na I click a link here.
From there.
Yes, boss, I'm just gonna do it right now. Thanks.
Hello?
Right. Go ahead, star. Go ahead, star. Talk. Ndishitenga pana.
Asi Simba ubhotola zita rangu inda
Sorry, dear, but don't worry, you are safe. Don't worry.
Nah,
Ah,
I'm not really, to be honest, I don't really give a shit. Andi protective and vanuba, to be honest. I've had enough of this idiot. To be honest, I've had enough. Nemunhu uyu. Ndokubira vanhu. Ndozotaka nguva iyi tichida kushaya kutora mari my cousin. 2020 beginning of it. And it's almost a year. We're coming to a year. With almost a year, munhu asati apiwa mari yake. It's ridiculous. Hazvina kunaka, you know? Hello, Simba. Hello? Mr. Chikanza. Hello? Hello? Mhm.
Continue talking because Ndrubudam shop Raboshta.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you, so I couldn't continue talking because I didn't know if I was still connected or not. And that is Johnny. Okay, hello everyone on Simba's stream. Ndinonzi Star McLaren. Yeah, ndine cousin yangu, I won't say her name, and I would just say Sue because that's her name. And I think Akambo, yeah, before pastream ya Simba, nenyaya yake akabirwawo mari inokwana kuita 4,000 na OC, and we went through a lot nenyaya yacho because nanhasi hasati awana mari yake. OC akazomutuka kumutukira mari yake kusvika iye ose wacho azondiblocker, but I don't really care. I live in UK. Sezvaari ndaimuzivawo, not that much, not zvekuti ndomuziva zvomuziva, but anyway, akazodiblockera nyaya iyoyo yekuti tikutsvaga mari dzake my cousin. Tikuda mari yedu, that's all I'm interested in. Tikuda mari yedu. Marisits ariko, akabira my cousin almost 4,000 pounds. It's not easy. I was there for my cousin achirwara depression. She went through a lot because mari iyoyo haina kuya zvekudaro. Akarwadziwa. Munhu ane mwana, munhu ane murume, munhu ane family, and aitotaura kuti ari kuuya kuno kutizoti azobatsirawo mhuri yake, and it's not nice for OC kuti adaro. I'm so upset naye because of that. That's the only reason. OC kana uchiteerera, that's the only reason I don't like you, because that's so bad. What you did to my cousin is really, really bad. And if you're listening, please give my cousin her money back. Zvekuda kuisa my fake whatever, I can wear Primark and I'm happy. And I know you're carrying your Louis Vuitton and you're not happy. Okay? So let's not do that. Ngatisadaro. Ina handizi munhu wenharo, my cousin haazi munhu wenharo. And I will never do that. But please, 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 I beg you, let's not do this. Ingopa my cousin her money. It's a lot of money for her. Even munari munom imari yakawanda. 5,000 is a lot of money. It's almost 5,000. Yeah? Mpe mari yake, please. That's all I'm here for, Simba Chikanza. Zvandinotaura zvakawanda because handidi zvekutaura zvakawanda, but ndo zvandanga ndavingo. I'm humbled. Zvataura kuti hey, I'm humbled. Anyway, tozotaura. But achanzi I'm humbled. We are all humbled, and I'm saying, please give my cousin her money. That's all I'm saying. That's the reason why I'm here. Can I'm showing under my comments? That's only the reason why I'm here. Could I pay my cousin her money back? That's all. Because she's tried all the avenues and it didn't work. Okay, because muna akapa mari muno ariku essay. Akasa mari mu African account and Oceano Garamunom. That's why zvinhu zvacho zviri kungobamba. Kana Simba anozviziva, Simba is there. Anozviziva. And Simba is just a journalist. Haazi munhu wekuti angazonyanya kudaro because he's journalist. Yeah? Haazi lawyer, Simba haazi anything, but he journalist anoreporta zvaari kuona. So musazomunyanya muti kumuroverera kuti hey, ko Simba, why this, what I saw, because Simba would never, you know. So please, yeah. Simba. Hello? 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 Simba. This is ridiculous. Hello? Hello? Simba? Hmm.
Eve, just go ahead and narrate your story. Don't wait for me.
Oh, sorry guys, Simba is having my technical difficulties nezvaari mustudio. Ndikataure neshonaka. Ehe, isitirana mamoyo. Sana Ketina. Hatimafira kureva. Hatina zvakawanda zvekutaura, but Osi wamamira. Let me tell you something, Olinda. Olinda, life inotendeuka. Matendeukira aita at the moment. You know, yatendeuka. Yakutendeukira because uri dodge. Sora hako uri dodge. Yeah, mwangu uri dodge. They can do tauriri. And we are not going to give it to vana vako or anything like that. Tofesana newe sezvauri because ndiwe uri dodge. And zvawaita zviri dodge is not nice. A lot of people are crying in your name. Although tingati hapana vanhu vakawanda mugroup mandiri magadzirwa mune vanhu vakawanda vari kutadza kuuya. I don't know kuti mushonga here. Sori hako hamina kuti mushonga here. Ndine group randaiswa naKetina masomere because of my cousin. My cousin anga ato give up. Ndikati no cousin, you can't give up because she's been through a lot. Abuse yakapiwa na Olinda. Ndinazvo zvese from Ketina ndamutumira from my voice notes nema my messages aitumirwa from Olinda Chapel, you know. But azoti regai titange tataura tinzwe kuti zvinofamba sei, ende because we're doing something behind the scenes, so we don't want to give a lot to the public. So ndozvamamirira tazviita because my cousin has tried a lot. Takatrya before all this zvataurwa naKetina kuti aibhadharwa and all this, asi takambotomuudza. Ndakatomboudza cousin yangu ndikati wadi kutrya Keti because ndiwo public figures, because kwa Simba those days kwanga kusina inonzi chii a following yakawanda. Even Tatalicious kana kada kutaura chokwadi takaapproacha Tatalicious Meli na Keti, but nobody replied us. Okay, because obviously upper hand. Okay, vanhu vanopiwa mari, so na evidence, so obviously vanhu vanopiwa mari, so it's okay. So then we stopped there, but now things are coming out as it is because something happened and Ketina is our voice. And that's how I see it. Could Ketina do voice redu at the moment? And I'm just speaking for my cousin. I'm not speaking for anybody else. Anybody else, I don't know. But I sympathize with them. But still, ndukutaura in a manner ye cousin yangu yakabirwa. Ini ndiri mu-UK. Iye ari ku-SA. Okay? Akazondifonera atoita zvaaita. I didn't know kuti ndo zvaangaita. Akazonti and sis ndo zvandaita. Ndikati oh my God, this and this and the other. I didn't know that's what she did. If I knew before she did it, I would have told her. But you know, cousins, so but we want our money. 5,000, almost 5,000. It's not 5,000 exactly, but it's almost 4,800 short. It's a lot of money. I'm so upset. I'm not upset about the money, but I'm upset the way she treated my cousin after she took her money. After she took my cousin's money, she showed me her messages and her voice notes. Yeah, aitumirwa nole nema-emails achiabuswa after atumira mari. It's so bad. My cousin went into depression till now. Angasingadi. Akati, sis, I don't want to have anything to do with this lady because I'm on another stage. Ndikati, no, we have to pursue it. Tukuda mariedu. I'm calling Mariedu because she's my blood. So it's Mariedu. It's not nice, Olinda. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's bad. And then Obuda oita zvaurikuita. Not that I'm saying you've got a lot of money or whatever. Toziva, everyone who's in UK would tell you kuti zvaarikuita izvi is just silly. It's silly. It's a silly game. It's a silly, silly something. Hapana zvaari kuita champagne, maLouis Vuitton, toziva kwazvinowanikwa zvese zvaari kuita is silly. It's a silly game. Hazvitishamisire. It's not gonna move us. Isusu tiri muUK, we know. It's not gonna move us. It's simple. It's stupidness. Zvaari kuita is stupidness. Zvinoshamisira vamwe vanhu vari ikoko, but hatishamise. Kune vanhu vane mari chaidzo chaidzo vari muUK munomu vekuti tikavadeedza vanozhezvo. Olinda ari kuiteiko? Anopenga. Vane mortgage yekuti vakakuradzai yekuti apa vanogara kumacountry, not moxoshe marugaro. Stupid. She's stupid. Even mandiri kugara muno muGreenwich munotodhura kupfuura maari kugara. Ngaakuudzei kuti Greenwich neOxford chii chinodhura. Ngaakuudzei Greenwich and Oxford kwaari kugara chii chinodhura. I stay in Greenwich and my apartment is more than where she lives. So she shouldn't fuck off and say shit. Anopenga mukadzi uyawe. But hapana munhu anotaura zvisina kumama, haana kana education. Tine mashamwari dzakadzidza. Not iye. Vasingataure. Vanoenda muLouis Vuitton vachitonyorerwa neLouis Vuitton kuti nhasi kune bhegi rakadai. Uya utore. Muri regular customers akambonyorerwa neLouis Vuitton. Angoradza one email. Tine vanhu vanonyorerwa neemail every time panoita Louis Vuitton new bags. Iye oradza one email. Come on now. Olinda, are you fucking kidding us, love? Ukutaura chiko chautara. Sha, I didn't really want to be like that. I'm actually lowering myself to come here. But please give my cousin her money. It's because of my cousin I'm here. Seriously, it's because mwana wa mai vangu I'm here. Pasina izvozvo, Olinda, you won't see me on live. My name is Star McLaren. Google me. Or no, not Google me. I'm not Googled because andishamisire zvangu. Endai paFacebook. Ndopandira. Ndiri munhu asina kana basa zvangu. But Olinda, please give mwana wamai yangu mari. Anozviziva iye kuti ndikutaurani. Simba hamene kuti aenda kupi. Simba anzi ndiri kuita shopping, so I should continue. But ndo zvandachichida kungotaura hangu. I don't have a lot to say because Olinda has been going around and I've actually had enough of her doing a lot of shit into my cousin's face. And akatuka cousin yangu anzi, you need to beg. This is her words. You need to beg for your money because wakanditi ndiri tsotsi. Yeah, she did say those words. But Olinda, tipe uchatipa ya more because the way you said it is very bad. No one has to beg for their money, for the hard-earned money. You did say that. You said that you have to beg for your money. Munakenda depression. Mhm.
This is not going to work. There's something wrong with your device. You need to change your device. There's something wrong with your device. You need to enable. Eve, you need to enable Wi-Fi or something. Eve, you need to enable Wi-Fi or something. Right, Eve, you need to enable Wi-Fi or something. There's something wrong there. Right, how far? Olinda chapa uyere. Okay, and the Simba Chikanza pano. I want that zoka ngwani. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, folks? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, folks? Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. At least I got some feedback there. Okay, someone is saying here that is asking, how much money is this? What's 60,000? 60,000 runs. Okay, 60,000 runs. That's 7,000 US dollars that Olinda Chapel stole here, legally stole from, okay, legally stole from this victim who is based in South Africa. I hope people can hear me. We've got another victim here who's coming in. Just wait, Zimbabweans, we've got another victim, Arikuya Izvoziso, who's going to tell us her story. And I'm just waiting here for her to tune in. Where is Olinda Chapel? Mamwana Olinda Chapel. So I hope people got me right there. Let me just pull in our guest. Okay, Star is back. Hi, Star.
Hey, I couldn't hear
Shining
you
like a star.
anymore.
Eh?
I couldn't hear you anymore because I think we got in my shops and did it. I didn't want
Yes,
to
I
shop
know
or
there's something
something
wrong
like
with my
that.
device anyway. There was something wrong
Oh,
with my
okay.
device. Eve, pana papa. Eve, arikutanzi, it's refusing. Chichiri kuramba nai.
No, I can't see any comments at the moment.
Okay, pana anonzi Eve, we arikutanzi. Anzi, how can a legit business charge different prices for the same service? I don't know about that. But we also understand that Olinda Chapel was even charging one number 15,000. We're told, yeah, Panewan Manga charge 15,000 US dollars. Right. Star has dropped Eve. Eve, what's going on, Eve? Eve, I can't see you. Eve, we can't see you at all. Star is back. Eve, Awupo. Eve, you're not there. And 60,000 rands is about 2,900. No. 5,000. Okay, what conversion are you using there? It was 5,000 British pounds.
Yeah, it is.
So it would
It's
be, how much
almost
is that in rands, Star? How
5,000.
much is
Yeah.
that in rands, Star?
Huh?
How much is
Sorry?
that in rands?
I can't tell you at the minute if I'm not on Google and converting it. I can't say. So I don't want to lie. It was almost 60 something. So yeah, it was 4,800, almost 5,000, you know. Yeah, Urkurambwa na Olinda, Arkuramba, Kupa, my cousin. And on top of that, Arkum abuser. Akam abuser, not now, but she abused her and she did not give her money, you know. And I can't block her. I don't give a shit if she blocks me. I don't care. But at the end of the day, ipamunu mariake sha. Ipamunu mariake Olinda, please. Ekunoda kunyepera uchibudisa mavhidhiyo ekunyepa ekuti anzi yeLubiton tokuziva kuti kutenga kupi maguchi ako nemaLubiton sha. Please don't give. Unonyepera nekuZimbabwe, not us vemuUK. Vanhu vese muUK vanoziva kwazvinotengwa izvi sha. It's ridiculous. You look like you're silly. You look silly. Unoenda kuteki kunobviswa nyama kwakuti kebab, vanobvisa nyama dzako voita kebab uko. Kwaunoita vanobvisa nyama dzako dzemudumbu unoenda makebab sha. You're so in. I don't know. I haven't got nothing to say to Olinda because she's ridiculous. She's stupid. That's all I can say. She's a stupid.
And it's 120 rands. Mirandi check, and it's 120 rands. Miraton.
120 what?
120,000.
For what? For what?
yakabiwa.
Because unoziva chinonetsa ndechekuti this is 2021 2022 beginning saka inochinja nditi
It's
inochinja
102 saka mistake saka pand headline is wrong. It's 100 between 102,000 102 and
I think
120,000.
but zvinochinja zvinochinja zvinhu zvacho izvozvo zvinochinja maprices anochinja inonzi thing yacho inochinja kasimba ndinoziva marates anochinja by time by year and everything every day marates anochinja kuworld remit. So yeah, I don't know,
Right.
maybe it's up maybe it's down, we don't know, but that
No,
time
but it's actually, it's above 100,000. That's also it's above 100,000.
That
okay,
time, how
so
much was it in pounds?
huh?
In pounds, it's 5,000 pounds.
Okay, so we just use that rate then.
So it was that then the time she gave her, it was that money. So we don't know.
So it's 5,000 then
Mhm.
pounds.
So it's not depend on the time and it because
But anyway, Ningi Anuzani, Star,
yes,
I
darling,
told Sue what to do until now she hasn't done it.
she has. She's
She
tried.
also,
No.
she,
So what did you tell her to
Sue,
do? What did you tell her to do?
first
Okay,
she was
tell me
supposed to
what you tell her to do.
report to the police in South Africa.
She did. She did. I've got all the information she did.
And did she report to the police in United Kingdom?
Yes, she did. She did Oxfordshire. She did. I've
Right.
got an email from the Oxfordshire, and they just wrote an email, and that was it. And then
Right.
in South Africa, because the bank account she was reporting yakabva yavarwa.
Okay.
Okay,
Saka,
or
that's
you
good.
close that account. It's okay.
Because she
So
never came back to me.
okay, so I'm telling you now.
do those reports.
Muna
Right.
Sisade,
The
you know that me and you know Sue was suicidal. Okay.
Yeah.
Right now, ndikutongotaura ndamudza kuti I'm going. Ndatoita zveforce angachiramba. Even kuna
Saka
Keti
iwewe
ndatoudza
tatakati
Keti.
iwewe then moita case kunenge kunozi ku small
No, I'm
claims.
going to, I'm just going to the what's the Telegraph. I'm not going to the small claims. Ndichaenda kuma tabloids emunom because I think they'll listen more and those will expose her more because all the
Okay.
small claims is not gonna help. My tabloids akaenda ku company yake vakanomu interviewer tikataura because right now what's
Why I was saying court iwe Star Olinda animal. She has mari dzari kuradza idzi dziripo ombudsman akati Olinda ane mari. It's only the court that can order her to pay. We went to court with no other witness. If Sue is going to go to court, I can actually come and witness. I can actually make my sister be
okay,
a witness.
honey.
Because the court can actually order Olinda Anayomari. Ombudsman checked her account. She has the money, but nobody can touch it unless the judge orders that. She managed to
Okay.
dodge the small courts.
Saka, I think at the moment isusu hatichasina basa nemari tade reputation anditi because even akatidzosera mari achabira vamwe vanhu. Okay, that's where my
Okay,
that's
so you
where
don't
we
want the
are.
money. Okay, I thought you wanted
No,
the money.
we want the
No.
money. Listen, we want the money, but still her reputation and the things that she's doing to other people acha continue. Even akapa sumari yake, she's going to do it to our next person. And this kuziva vamwe amai vai because vanhu vari intimidated. Vari kuintimidatewa na Olinda. Vanhu vano intimidatewa naye.
She used intimidation and frustration.
Thank you. Thank you. So no, we are not going to do that. That's not where we're going to stop. Tichaenda ku Telegraph. Anyway, I'm not going to say a lot because sometimes when you say a lot, zvinhu zvinozobuda zvakadai rika tichimira ipapo zvinhu zvatichaita zvichaenda kwazvichaenda and we're going to do a lot. I don't know, I've said about the tabloids, but
so if you've got that information now,
no, I'm not going to say a lot. There's a lot that's going to happen.
If she has been reported and now that's now serious, because it was only me, the person got it a petition, it was only me and the rest of the people were not willing to go forward. You know, kuno reporter.
Problem yatanga tichiita hani ndeyekuti vanhu vanga vachiuya pana kuti tichazomudai emomungwadza, but this time hatichamungwadza. Okay, tangomirira pakuti tichaenda kuma tabloids ndo zvatamirira, but which one and where? Telegraph hameno ndangotaurawo, but pane manewspaper achaenda ende zvakawanda zvachaita. It's not only that, there's a lot that's going on in the background.
Last time we had arranged with a petition kwa MP as well
No,
about this issue.
no, honey.
Because Olinda
Listen,
is still allowed
excuse me.
to trade.
Sorry, what's your name?
Eve.
If we don't need to say a lot. If you're working with Olinda, don't say a lot. That's all I'm saying. Hamungwadze mbavha hingwadzwe, because this is a serial mbavha. Munhu ajaira zvinhu zvake. Mukada kumudza kuti ukada kutibira takuzowandisa juice redu pakati. Anouya akatotsvaga akarowana. Ukunzwisisa? Saka
I
musamungwadze.
understand. A
The
crime
thing
is
is that
calculated.
Simba, people don't know that Simba is just a journalist and is a controversial journalist. That's why akavengwa. Ndosaka asina following. You understand? But Simba, they were politics and the journalists were politics. Zvese zvatakuita is just new to Simba. But Simba, to be honest, ini
No,
mazera
it's
ndakada
not
Simba
new
from
to him. He's tried to cover it, but the
no,
thing
what I'm
is,
saying is that
vanhu
kuziva
vanotera
kwatakaita Simba nevamwe vanhu vasingamuzive anga asina following. 10 people will come in his life, okay? But Ketina is a controversial anonzani, a socialite.
because
Anoita
vanoita noise.
1,000, 2,000. So when she started this live, Yana Olinda, yeah, people understood what she was saying. Excuse me, I'm coming. People understood what people now understood because Ketina was talking. When
Because no
Simba
vanhu
was saying
vanoda
it,
vanhu vedrama.
no, hold on. Not that kuti ndosvavanoda vanhu vedrama, but even vanhu vasiri vedrama, people would not understand. Iye Simba akataura kuti even vanhu malawyer, pane vanhu vari kutaura naKetina right now, vari educated, vane malawyer, manurses vari behind Ketina. Okay, who would have come behind Simba, but they didn't come then because anga chingonzisa Simba anoda zvenoise, Simba anoda zvekontra, because aita zvepolitics achi-expose vanhu politics anditka. You understand?
Okay, ladies,
Nana
can I just...
maitiki.
Hi, ladies. Can I just say something?
Hello, darling.
Hi. Can I just say something?
Of course.
Yes, definitely. Okay. Ndonzi wadzanai. Okay. Nyaya Olinda ikai makai wongororaka. She keeps repeating achi offender.
Of course.
You know, the first thing yamunofana kuita, small claims court inotora long, and the Maria konoiona bit by bit. Olinda ane zvaari kubase nazvo. She has a base yake ndeye mental health yake. She needs to be reported to mental health and be sectioned. Ane proper mental health. I don't know whether it's bipolar or it's depression, but ane some form of registered mental health, and she has a backup plan yake yekuti chero akaita any crime zvakafana orohwa nebenzi kubasa. You know kuti England does not discriminate. Britain and England does not discriminate. Kuti ushande ugovura business or anything une mental health vanokusupporta, but she is taking advantage and playing the system.
Akaita kauza judge kuti ari kuita mapanic attacks because of Simba.
Yes, anototora mapiritsi. She has ndikutokuudzai how you can win this case and what you need to do. She needs to be sectioned. Zvese zvaari kuzviita izvozvezvi masigns evanhu vane bipolar, makaunza kana madoctor kana chii, ane low self esteem, achinozvicheka achita maflare ups ekunotenga mari nekuda kuzviona kunge munhu ane mari kupinda vanhu vese, all those things. She's very unstable. Asi munhu ari right ari kutorwara. Anogona kana kutosvika pakutozviuraya.
But unoziva chikola. Sorry, what's your name?
Wadzanai.
Okay, Wadzanai. Sorry, darling, to cut you off. But
it's
obviously,
right, yeah.
Okay, so you say she's got bipolar? At the end of the day, you think she's got bipolar, yeah?
She's got some form.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to give information, but on a basis, yes, some form of mental health. So she's playing the system.
But now
Do you
akadzare
understand?
mental health it will
ndo
work on
zvacho
our
zvatirikutaura
disadvantage.
kuti we shouldn't give her the platform yekuti ane
Ndosaka
bipolar
ndikuti
or any
the
mental
other
health.
channel musati matanga zvakafanira kuendesa benzi kukoti riri recognize kuti ibenzi rinorwara but rinogona kurara business.
Napenda chekurwara ishe kumhanya
Unosupportwa in this country to run a business, though you might have a mental a mental health. You might
no, but excuse me.
No, but
If
can
that
I ask
mental
you-
health is no, hold on. If that mental health is iri kukanganisa community. It's not no.
Anoda kutanga aripotwa.
Hello? Aenda kuviwadza.
Hello? Hello,
Sorry.
can I say something?
Okay.
Okay, when it comes to monetary issue, even though yes, nyaya yekuti anzi ane mental health inoconsiderwa, but they will also check here for further evaluation.
Exactly. Thank you.
Anotorwa for further evaluation.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
it's like she is compromising the system of mental health. She's compromising the system. She's using the system.
Hello.
She's using the system to scam people. So they will also have to consider that. So that means Olinda, actually, she's not mentally ill.
She's not. She's not. She's not.
So she'll go for further examination. She'll go for further evaluation. How can a person who is mentally ill can explain? A person who is mentally ill and a person with dementia, whatever. Pane panotoonekwa kunzi apa ane dementia apa anotokangamwa. Why is it that she knows how to cover the tracks?
She has capacity.
No, she has a good mental capacity. She has a very good mental capacity. Why is it her mental capacity is functioning 100% when it comes to money?
Mental health, my evaluations. She does not go in that section. Olinda anoziva kubita system, that's all. But
no, don't be intimidated because I screamer. You don't need to be intimidated because she screams. Everybody can scream. I can also scream. You understand? What is needed right now? If I were you guys, Inangu, I've been following Yaya Olinda. Olinda akaba mari no $960,000.
Of course.
If you have to calculate nyaya yakamboburitswa nevanonzi Uncle Roland kudhara vakataura nezvenyaya iyoyo, but people were quiet or she's intimidating just because anayo, they can revoke your citizenship. Understand? Because if she has a good mental capacity, how is she compromising it? How is she clever to compromise and cover the tracks? Her mental capacity is 100% good. Is 100% good.
Let me tell
she's only a person who is emotional.
Do you know what?
When it comes to situations, she takes emotional situations and acts as if it's depression or she's got mental health. She doesn't have mental health. Point number one. She's just desperately looking for people that she can scam every day. That is how your mental health capacity is lacking, because she's desperately looking for people where she can just scam every day. Because if she is sick, why is it that she knows where to cover the tracks? Why is it that she had an account in South Africa where people would deposit money and she knows that UK will never access that? But to be honest with you guys, there is a company, I can't remember which, I will research and I'll post it. There is a company, or my investigators, one of my investigations, fraud and scams. Now there's an international organization that has rights to even access the system in South Africa, researching about Olinda until they find the truth. There's always forensic department about this.
Excuse me, darling. Let's give others chance to talk.
My sister,
okay, next.
Now we are online. Digital mental health here, Olinda.
Okay.
I'm with you. Everything you're saying, I am with you.
Can you come, sweetie? Can you come on the microphone, please?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. I am with you guys. She's playing the system. What she is doing, she's registered as mentally unstable and some sort of mental health yekuti anozivikanwa ku-NHS kunzi ibenzi. And then in this country, British England, munoziva kuti haidiscriminate kana unechi, you can open a business, une any health condition. Saka what she's doing, she's taking advantage and manipulating the system, achibira vanhu vakawanda. Ndo point yanduda kuisa. Saka muchienda kuma lawyers, you also need to kuti a section where contacte vanhu vanomupa mapirits ake vanoita whether she's drinking or what. She's manipulating NHS kuti anorwara asiri murwere. This is what I'm trying to say to you.
Can I ask you a question? Hold on, sweetie. Hold on. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So does that apply kuvanhu vakapiwa COS in Africa? How are they going to get their money? This is the question, because my cousin is
let me just say this. I've got an aunt of mine. I'll just say, ndina auntie vangu inini vane a mental health vaita live-in vachiba mari yema clients vachiramba vachiba case yavo yakanetsa, but kuti vazo prosecutor vakazotorwa vakazosectionwa, you know. And
okay, auntie vako vaibira muno here kana ku Africa?
Muno mu England, I'm in England.
So it's a different situation. What I want to know is that people from Africa, vakabirwa na Olinda, how are they going to get their money? That's what I want to know.
That's what I was trying to tell you. I already, and I kind of find out people from South Africa can get their money from Olinda in this country.
But you know what?
They need to
Let me tell you what my cousin did.
How they can get it.
But
can I just say the avenues that she exhausted? She went to the F&B and they said they can't do anything because the account has been closed. Okay, and then she contacted police. They couldn't do anything, and then she contacted Oxfordshire police and vakamurunyorera email back, which I have the evidence. Everything is in evidence. Okay. And they wrote evidence, kuti, yeah, we acknowledge, kuti, Jadai, we are investigating. And that was it. That was last year.
Yes, and I did work for
those
her
are
as well.
Guys, there are two options.
No, that option.
She reported everywhere.
No,
and she even reported
everywhere, but
and we haven't had answers. We need money. Kuna Olinda chapel.
Ladies, you just told me.
For fuck's sake. Yes, darling.
Reporter on her mental
So the mental
you told me if it's about money, you can get your money.
It's not. That's what I'm saying. No, no. I didn't say at Skudamari that it's about money, but it's also about exposing
if you want
her.
money, Star, I had got steps. To get the money. Simba had said he was going to talk to you because I went to all lengths. What can stop Sue from claiming her money? There was no law that can stop her from claiming. All she needed to do was to use somebody, Arimunomo, she addressed and go through money claims. Did you go through money claims?
Listen, honey, there's no way I would come here.
No,
ma'am. Sis,
did you go through money claims?
Sis, there's no way I would come back here. Okay?
Sorry, can I explain? Can I highlight you? Don't say there is no way. Kuna international organization, deal with situations like I say why there is an international organization in access to South Africa, South Africa, UK, wherever. And if you report this case, and if you report this case to that organization, when they access to report to investigate everywhere. And when my forensic department, when everything, they will catch you up.
Even money claims, Sue can go through money claims. All she needs to do, the only thing she should go now Olinda kutaura, kuti akapa Sue a service. Money claims can actually help her get her money
Okay,
because
so
Olinda
hello.
anayo
Oh,
mali.
how? Sorry, darling.
Okay,
How
can I
does?
just get this?
Can I ask you?
Sister
How
Bina,
does
can I just
money
get
claims? No, sorry. Money claims UK. How does
Yes.
money claims UK is going to help somebody who's in South Africa?
Right. That's what I was
No,
going to
hold on.
tell you now.
Can I just finish? My
Yes.
cousin paid in rands, okay, in another
Yes.
account, in a bank account which is in South Africa, FNB,
Yes.
and
But
it's
to a
closed.
person in
How does
UK, let
money claims FNB?
yes,
No, how
Chibira
does money
Kukuza
claims?
how. Let
How?
me tell you
Tell me.
how.
Okay,
The
tell me
person
how.
she's suing is a person in United
Human me,
Kingdom.
human me, human me, human
Yes.
me.
Muno Kusua is somebody in United Kingdom, isn't it?
Huh?
It's Olinda Chapel, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Akapa Marikuna Olinda in her account
How
in where
is the
let me
you know what
finish.
the process is? How the police say to us
I've already
how?
done the
Ladies,
process.
can
I
I
went
just
through
say
citizens
something?
Ah,
advice.
Can I
In
just say
and the sister.
something?
Rwanda legal advice
Sabina
already I,
and the other
about
lady.
Sue.
Can I
All
just
she
say
needs to
something?
do,
Olinda needs to be
Ericha,
sectioned.
please shut up. Huh?
Olinda, another section one first because she's
No, it's
using
no.
her mental
Listen, no,
health.
Wait,
Then
guys, wait.
Mapurisa iripo kudara. Then she stops trading. You're not listening, ladies.
No.
Kuti Olinda ariku play at the system achitimuru where mental health, and she's taking advantage of vulnerable people.
Aiwa, Ipapo anabo player. Let me
Saka
tell
Okay,
she
you.
also needs
Saka, at the
Nakubo player
moment, I
that.
think
she
Sakura
needs to
Sika,
be reported to
No,
NHS
no,
Sakura
futi
Sika.
kuma psychiatrist ake futi. Then
no.
ano
Olinda
section wa a
anakunyepa.
section
Kuti
wa
the psychiatric. Olinda anonyepa kuti akakupa service. Let me tell you what she does.
guys
Akanyepa
mukuyasita the
kuti
whole thing. You're not
aka
listening.
offer service. And mari pane evidence that Olinda akabadala. Unangwa kambadala mari. Olinda lies kuti akakupa service. Anonyepa akapa training. Akakutekela zvakati. Because she's a businesswoman, she's got a registered company. Once you've got a registered company in United Kingdom and you pay a money to a registered company person, it's harder to get money from them. You have to prove kuti zvoni haana kukupa service yaakati achakupa. Olinda anoenda kucourt onotaura kuti chi akakupa service handiti. You go to money claims first. What is he? Olinda, like we went to money claims with her. There were no other witnesses of the same Ningi, story. And remember, money claims is the lowest court. That's where you have to start first.
Is that the
Before
small
money claims, let
claims?
me finish. Before money claims, unofana utangane the mediation. You start with mediation, do mutemo wa UK. Because if you don't do mediation, the court will throw your case outside.
Honey,
So you
sweetie.
go through mediation.
Munoziva matora Sika, nyaya dzinyi dzamakutaura ndezvevanhu vari muno. Izvozvo
Yes,
tinozvi
even
zvese
anyway,
zvamunotaura.
I
Can you
even
tell
heard she
me
can. I've already
how?
inquired for Sue. I've
How
already
can she
inquired for Sue.
do that? No, don't say you've been quiet for
Hello
Sue.
guys,
Okay.
Ask Simba,
makambotry
Simba.
kumuripota ku60, pane
I
inonzi
have done
60
it on
minutes
behalf of
Australia.
Sue. And then when I tried to contact Sue, because Sue, this is the stage. Listen, I spent almost 2 hours destroying the citizens' advice because that's free legal advice.
Yes, I know that. I
Just a
know.
moment. And then we looked, there is nothing that stops Sue from claiming from Kana Achieva Kunonchiku, South Africa. Nothing in the law says she can't. She can do it because the person she's suing is in this country. You can sue a British person from abroad using the British system. Nothing stops her from doing that.
How? Can you tell me
Then
how?
all she needs to do iwewe une address iwewe you're the relative we established
Of
iwewe you're
course,
the
I've got an
relative.
address here. I've been here for 20 years.
Yes, exactly. So
Le-
all she needs is an address. Yemunar Munom Simba had said he was going to talk to you. Could you Sue I use your address? Then I tried to contact her. Sue was no longer available. Akaenda kwana
Um,
ningi kwana Uncle Jade. All Sue
no,
needed to
Sue
do was
never
to
got. No,
pay.
no, 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 no. Sue never
All
went
Sue
to
needed
Uncle
to
Jed.
do, let me finish,
No,
sir.
Sue never went to
Sue,
Uncle Jed.
akatoenda
Her
video na
husband,
Uncle
her
Jed.
husband, yeah.
the
Ask Uncle Jed and the wife, Auntie Jenny.
Mhm.
ladies,
She went
Sabina,
kona Auntie
what you're
Jenny.
saying is right, and what the other lady is saying
Ah,
is right.
I want
But
to
you
tell
also need kuti asection because she's abusing the system. She's a registered mental health patient who's running a business, and she's taking advantage of vulnerable people. Achibhesa kuti ane mental health,
sorry,
yet we know
wait.
kuti ane capacity. Yet we
Sorry.
know kuti ane capacity. So you also need to, I'm telling you of vanhu vanoita that vachiplaya the system vachiti ndinorwara ndiri murwere handiti, but anenge achizviita munhu. So yes, darling.
Olinda has to play mental health, ari kuplaya kuti ndakapa service. That is a defense
That's
in
where I'm
court.
That is a
saying.
defense.
That's what
The
I'm saying.
defense
Still.
is saying could she offered these people a service as a
But
business woman.
Sabina,
Has
I'm
to
with
play
you.
mental health.
I'm with you, but you also need to also report her kuvanhu vanomuona because anopiwa mapirisi. She's under the mental health as well. As well as running a business.
Who's the other
Kuti
person? Sorry.
She has to be
Who's the
sectioned
other
and stopped
person?
from,
Who's the other person on the line?
and stopped from trading.
Who's the other person online?
It's another channel. You could stop me, Wadzanai.
And who's the other person?
Eve.
Okay, Eve. Okay.
That's the other way. The other way you could stop a good trader because she is a registered mental health. Arobvumidzwa kurana business with her mental health, and she's taking advantage of vulnerable people.
Are you sure she's registered as mental health?
She is. Anonwa mapirisi, ane low self-esteem, ane a lot of things, depression, akaita anti-post-stroke,
I know, baby.
things.
I know. I'm not gonna listen. I know what I'm talking about, and I'm not gonna back down.
Trading forever. Saka, you need to also go. She has to be sectioned. The forceful sectioning. And my reporter zvese maripota kumapurisa maripota kuimmigration maripota chii, but kune medical kwake uku hamuna kuripota kuti
because we can't report. You know, the problem in this country, we don't know. I don't know if she's got bipolar. I don't know.
I am giving you the intelligence. I'm giving you information.
Even if it was a nine, we don't know. The facts are we don't know, and we can't just go in a court and say she's got bipolar.
No, I'm not saying go in a court. You know, there is a way you do it. There's a procedure. But
I'm just here for my cousin, Tudamari. That's all I'm here.
And for her to be stopped from
trading. So how am I going to go? What do you want me to do to go to the...
That's why we are discussing a
through small claims. You just
small claims, exactly. Small claims is where Simba went and the others and Dorothy, and they were ignored because she created drama.
No.
And then those attack to Zila.
Can I tell you why? No.
What?
No. I'm here. I was there at the small claims.
I'm going to drop off if
you were there, yeah?
I was there.
No, don't drop off. No, don't drop off. It's not about that. Don't drop off. We want to know how we're going to go about it.
It's not like that.
To go through the mental health thing, he has to be sectioned and stopped from trading.
So
then
which mental health? So tell us, do
you want to listen or you don't?
No, we want to know where we go.
Where you go, you have to go sim and it as I think we can't do it online. But
okay, so you tell us behind the scenes.
I will talk to Simba what you do now because she's registered. Anotonwama piriti, self-harm, a lot of things.
Okay.
She must be stopped. She's on the loose. Do you understand? Events on the loose, she has no conscience.
Okay.
I told her spiral off, she needs to be sectioned. Makaona last time unorambizwa kutredwa otoendeswa muhospital, then you are never allowed to open another company again. Then company yako inodissolvwa. Then
my sister is a senior mental health nurse. I'll ask her about that side.
I am telling you what I know, what my aunt knows, and I'm telling you this is the other channel. What you've done.
Thank you.
Done a great job. What Simba is doing, but now let's come together. Olinda ane backup kuimwe avenue yamasiya yaari kubhesa nayo the strongest one. Mentor yake benzi wake ibenzi on the loose. Murikuona zvakafanewo kana mukoti musati maripota kuti benzi iri kupota richituka vanhu richitema vanhu nematombo rouraya munhu zvinonzi maiziva kuti ibenzi munoluza nyaya. Saka she must be forced and sectioned oiswa muchipatara. Before we know it achazviuraya iye Olinda achiita self harm.
Wadzi?
Yes, darling.
Do you know Olinda on that too close to know that
vanhu veku-Oxford nevanovaziva Oxford Mental Hospital inotoziva kuti Olinda aive nemubhedha wake ikoko. Saka I'm giving you information
so you know.
avenues.
We believe you.
Yes,
we believe you. That's fine.
Self-harm. Amuna kunzwa sena achitoti anopenga uyu. She's
Okay.
self-harm.
Okay.
Olinda,
the other thing I wanted to tell you ladies, the reason why Olinda has managed to do what she's done is because she hasn't been reported. Mukanotarisa her record, when I reported her to the police, they told me, listen.
Simba self-harm unoiziva anocheka ma-arms ka. Hanti vanhu vari self-harm vanocheka ma-arms here.
Anoita bipolar postnatal
Paya paakaboda kuthreatena kuzviuraya zviya pa online.
Makamuona akacheka ma-arms.
Akatukwa panapa Simba, I can't even talk because
aiwa kana munhu achithreatena anozora kuti anenge azviita here.
Simba ndatukwa panapa pasection yako star pilime ndatukwawo zvangu handina kana nyaya.
She's playing the system. Simba ari kuplaya system.
Akamboda kuzviuraya
what I'm saying is
mapirizi panyaya yastana.
Makaiona here.
Ndosandataura kuti anoda attention. It's not
kuti munhu anongotaura. She's a dramatist.
Exactly. But uyu anenge asina facts akewo, I don't know.
Nyasobvunza vanhu veku-Oxford vanoziva Olinda, vanonyatsoziva. You remember that time Gaina akaiswa pa section, sorry, I have to mention her. She's a good lady.
I love Gaina.
Forced ningirikini yeku section wayaya. Anditi Olinda will stop, anotostopwa kutrade completely because she's known and registered. Anembeda wake waitombeda and anemapirisi aka.
He's that, my sister, I love you.
Murukunzwa. Saka, you need to also report her through that other channel as well, because mama channels SMA reporter, but this one manga maisiya iri open.
Inini, I beg to differ. I think all victims of Olinda have never come together and reported her, because I have evidence.
Because
I called the police. They told me this person was reporter and a very clean record. The reason why we can't arrest her is you are the first person to report her.
When did you go? Hello, excuse me. When did you go? Because my cousin went before that. When did you go?
Sue akazoenda after me, because Sue, I remember the
yeah.
Imi makatasa Olinda munoona zvaanoita zviri normal here. Munoona zvaanotoita zvitori normal.
Azvitori normal.
Utsinye hutori pachena wekuti she's playing up the system, she's taking advantage of vulnerable
and
people.
And also the victims are enabling her.
And she keeps repeating it. She's an offender anoramba achingoripita, then achizviti anorwara obudisa madrama achichema she's building chi apa kukampani kwake achiita zvaanenge achiita, achiabuse vanhu achivagarisa vasina magetsi vasina mvura, lots of things. It's not zvaanoita zvese zviya zvaka,
Listen, my victims are Jennifer Baba was not in the court. All of victims are Olinda vanhu vakapa ma witness statement, they were not in the court. Where were they? Hapana vakauya. People, witnesses were there, they don't turn up to court. People are enabling Olinda because they don't turn up when she's tried in court. What I was trying to say is Sue ndakaedza kutora mapepa ake because I wanted Sue to be there pakesi ya Dorothy, but Sue haana kuzobatika.
Yeah, but how was she going to be there when she's in South Africa, honey?
All I needed was Sue. Simba had said Sue had a representative, and a hammer in munomo. She could actually have also that affidavit.
No one contacted me. No one contacted me.
Simba contact yako.
Okay, so no one contacted me.
So
Simba has my phone
now
number.
I realized that you are the person because Simba akati acha contact one of the person introduce kuna Simba.
Because
Introduce kuna
Takataya,
Sue.
I've got an email we sent to the Home Office. We got email where we sent Oxford Police Station.
I did
There's
home
an
office
email where
na
I can be
Sue.
everything we have.
Yes, school home office. I remember I did the home office thing na Sue. But what I now wanted, Tashkapa case, Sue. Now you need to take this lady to court. It only costs £100. If someone wanted to do that, Atakat Achanyora Iweo to give you the power of attorney to represent her because she was conned by a
Saka
British citizen.
tinongodzokera kucourt kune basa here kunongodzokerwa ndiri mafree legal
Yes, and
tinongodzokera.
a witness. And I was going to make my sister a witness because the people
Ndinawo
Jennifer
voice
Baba,
notes,
not a
tinawo
witness.
voice notes, tinawo
It's was star.
yes
Saka
Jennifer
darling.
Baba,
victims
witness
Olinda.
statement was not
Ndimo
there. The
mugreenwich
other lady
munomu
did a witness statement
tinongoenda.
was not there. Ndakaisa Sue as Ningino could akamu reporter, but they were not there. If victims come together and go to court, the
Definitely.
court will
Definitely.
order the Olinda could abandon the Merevanu because they've already done a search. The
Saka
money
imimi
is there.
And she must be stopped from
pamakaenda
trending.
kucourt chii chakaramba kuti mubhadharwe.
The witnesses, listen, the witnesses were not there.
Okay.
Witnesses were just saying Tiripo, we did this. Now, none, all of them, particularly the court the Tiripo, all of them said to me they were not available. The only
Oh.
available witness was
So
Simba.
are you saying kuti court is willing to hear my
They are
witnesses, the
willing
Eco
to hear.
Africa? Eco Africa.
Yes.
Okay, good. Which is
If
fine.
you all she
That's not
needs
we
to do
I
is to
didn't
give
know.
you the
You know,
power.
I did
They
Simba
have to
paid
sign
up.
my affidavit.
Excuse me, is
You
Simba
just need the
here?
power of attorney
See, is
from
Simba
Sue.
here? Is Simba
Yes,
here?
yes, I'm here.
Simba
Yes, yes.
hanzadzi kose musina kundifonera ndakanyora ndandiripo ndakablokwa naOC because akandiona kwenyu I think kuti ndiri kuparticipate ndikatonyora ndikati I want to be part of it. Nobody contacted me ndikaisa number yangu but Simba ungone number yangu.
Okay, Saka
I'm
ladies,
you know what? I don't know what happened, but I remember I had put you in a group in the group,
Handina group
and
randakamboiswa ini
maybe you came
ndinoparticipate
out of the
ndiripo
group.
mugroup. Okay,
That's
so right
why,
now let's just
because
do this.
group zanga update was yes.
Okay, so
Simba,
let's do this. In
Simba,
love of
remember,
Ketile. Let's
Simba,
do this.
Simba, can I just say this? Can you make like another meeting yekuti all the groups vakatorerwa marina na OC and all the victims
Ririko kare hani, ririko rakagadzirwa naKetina.
I think I saw it created na Ketina. And then also Varuku Zimbabwe, if they can sign my affidavit or whatever. Sorry? What did you say? What is Simba?
Oh yes, I was saying, Kuti, the group has been there for over the year now, for nearly a year now. So we have a large group, Rema victims. Just continue, please.
Vimashonga.
Okay.
Simba
Ma-attitude thing,
Rashe.
saka muchaita seni nyaya
Iwewe
yekuti
Simba,
ma-attitude
wanga
thing.
wakati uchataura nehama ya Sue. Remember, ndikuzoti ndataura citizen advice. There's nothing that can stop Sue from suing munhu ari munomu. All the need is to ask for a representative. Ukati uchataura nehama ya Sue, and I think ndiyo hama ya Sue yacho is Star.
Yes, I am.
So
Oh
Simba
yeah, it
wakazotaura
wasn't clear,
Star.
Kuti. It wasn't very clear at that time. Kuti Star. Hold on, I did. We actually even did a whole program, a very powerful program soon after that, if you remember.
This
But
is just a different scenario. There's a different scenario after before.
Oh, let me finish. Allow me
Okay.
to finish, please. Allow me to finish, please.
Yeah, I will.
So we
I'm
had that
sorry.
program, right? But what I want to say is this: Sue is a person in her own right, and what had happened, it wasn't clear. Kuti, Sue is still with you, Star, and that Star can actually physically represent Sue. And I had even at that time, remember, this was a time when I proposed that there be a power of attorney where Sue would
Yes,
represent Star. Yeah.
exactly.
Star
Thank
would
you.
represent Sue. Do you get me? And it didn't happen in the end. But I'm now
Yes.
noticing that the biggest mistake here was that Star was not in the group. Somehow there was a miscommunication, even though I had broadly advertised that all victims be in the group, and even Olinda herself, right,
Was in the group.
the demon herself was inside the group. So I've got no clue how Star would
The
have missed
Jezebel
this.
demon.
Yeah,
So what
because
are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? So what are you trying to say? Me and the demon are the same or what?
No, I just said the demon was inside the group, so the demon would have seen the advert because it was a public advert. So I think Star just didn't see the adverts, and I also think that Star doesn't follow the news. I think Star, you don't really know me. Star, you don't even know that Olinda Chapo became popular because of me. That I am the
No,
one
I
who
don't know that. I
popularized
don't know that.
her
No,
6
no,
years ago.
no.
You probably didn't know that. You
I
think
was
that I
there
only
that time. I was married and I was not on Facebook like that.
you
Saka,
think that
Star,
I only specialize in political stories. So Star needs to connect with the news.
That time I was married and I was not on Facebook like that.
Jenna, you make us all feel like we lost. Yeah.
Hello?
Saka
Keep us
Simba,
quiet. So I wanted to
Saka
say here,
Urbona
Saka,
if
Star
Star,
is an example of the problems that emerge when. Yes, I was saying that the problem here, Yakaitika Kuna Star, is the same that
Mm-hmm.
happens to a lot of Zimbabweans
Yeah,
because they
local
don't
champs
they don't read Zimbabwean news every morning.
ndiani kwakutukwa uku?
I mean, kwa
Right.
champs
So
and
what I'm
type
just saying is
everywhere. I'm not everywhere,
right,
love.
Okay,
okay, Saka
Inina, I'm
Star,
just going to
right.
say, can I just say that Simba, can you, because this story is very touching, kuti vamwe vanhu vari
I
kutema
want to
mari dzavo,
Walend.
and somebody is just flaunting around achiabuse vanhu vari vulnerable.
Yeah, this is why we're
Inini
here.
hangu handina chandikatorerwa, but you know, I am very 100% involved in this because we cannot keep on teaching bigger. The problem with us, tinoda kungoti mbinga
You are
mbinga
fortune.
vamwe
I
haveri
didn't know my
vachichema
cousin was being
handiti.
fooled by Olinda, so don't talk shit. I did not
Star,
know.
ignore the comments. Just ignore.
No, okay.
Haungapedze kutukana nevanhu
Okay.
vese ka.
Okay,
Saka,
dear. All right, I'm not
just
looking.
let's
Sorry,
stay
sorry.
focused. Just
Okay,
ignore.
sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna
You
look.
know, because
Yeah.
unotukana nenyika yese ka.
Okay,
You know.
okay, dear. All right then.
I'm just saying, Kuti Inina, I was very moved. I've been watching and I've been silent because I had my own issues. But Inini, I want to just applaud you. Rambai makadzvanya, you know, because it's not nice. Kuti murambe muchisekerera benzi makaramba muchirisekerera
what's
benzi
the name?
rechituna, you
Tese
know.
tiri panapa hatina kudyirwa mari, tiri kutorepresenta vanhu vakadyirwa mari.
Ndosaka ndakutendai imimi mbuya Sabina, ndakutendai prophetess. Ndakati rambai makadzvanya. And Inini, I'm also moved. Ndauya
Prophetess ndiani
platform.
apa?
Ndauya
And
platform
Switzerland,
panapa.
yeah.
Handiti. Ndauyawo paplatform pana Simba anondiziva. Ndauya paplatform. Let's work together. Simba akatanga nyaya yekudhara. Ketina auya ezvino vanhu vakutuka Ketina just because anotaura zvinyadzo, but Ketina ari right. Ari kumirira the voice of the
Thank you.
voiceless.
Thank
Saka
you.
ngatisarambei tichingoti tichingobvuma zvakashata 2023. Let's not do that. Let's be a
Saka
people
chiri
of
kudiwa, but
progress.
let me tell you guys,
Eh.
the only thing that is needed is, let me tell you, when you go to small claim court, they deal with what they have there. The witness is there. Olinda is talking. The witnesses, Angaka, Nipa, statement, all of them, they begged off last minute. Olinda was talking. Whatever she said was taken. Okay, where are the witnesses that were written statements for Dorothy? They were not there. Apart from
We can
witness?
do Sabina
One
what is
witness,
called
which was Simba.
recorded witnesses. Vekuti vanofonera Simba voita recorded consent vari kuZimbabwe vari kure. This is a big case. There's a lot of channels and a lot of ways yekudila nezvinhu izvi. Then we also need to report her ku psychiatric unit, mental health kwake kwaari kunyepera kuti anopenga achiusa that achiplay the system. We need to not leave any stone unturned. 2023 ngatiragirei kuramba tichingoti vana veZimbabwe vadzvinyirirwe vachichema musodzi pasi, you know. Let's expose chinhu chakashata.
Saka, Star, what I'm hearing is you're willing to represent Sue if she does a claim in this
Oh
country?
no, I'm 100% willing. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Saka Simba minoti ndangasina kucommunicate with that because
Yeah,
nobody
I
has
don't.
to
I'm
read.
actually. I didn't. You know what? I don't really know what happened, but I'm 100%.
Ndototi dai
Well,
wakatoya nesu
2,000%.
kukoti dai Dorothy akatowina dai wanga wakapiwa that power of attorney because all other
I
witnesses
don't really know it would have worked, but
it
it might have worked.
it
I
would
don't
have
know how
worked
it works because
because there
imini
was no
matauraka,
single
but sis,
because there
sis,
was no single witness. The only witness who was there was Simba,
okay,
who
so honey, so what about your case? Why didn't it go through?
that's the one ya Dorothy.
Ekandoyenyuka yose isina kuzobuda.
That's what I'm trying to say. Kuti the witnesses were not there. It was just
Oh, I thought
Dorothy
you
and
had a cousin who was working here and was maltreated by Olinda.
no Jennifer ndiye asina kuuya. Jennifer wekazi
Saka iwewe
nekamautiswa.
waiendera kukoti for Olinda for what?
aimirira kama victims.
Okay.
Yes.
Not you no see.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm not.
Star
Jennifer was one of the
wakatodhurikana
witnesses.
nenyaya
She told me,
dzekuzvese.
listen,
Sha.
Jennifer was one of the witnesses.
But
Akatashaya
this
day
is new
off.
to me. Pane Mrambochans is new to Star. It is new to me. I don't do this shit. It's not me.
Okay. Jennifer and Diaka sister Ake. She was supposed to come as a witness. Akanyora witness statement, but never turned up to court. Other
Okay.
people, other people never turned up. The only person who turned up was a journalist who was never directly affected, who was just following a story. Then Olinda claims could this journalist stalker, this journalist panic attacks, this journalist
Ari kumharasa.
Ashtaura Simba.
arikumharasa.
Ashtaura Simba.
Saka bhayopoda
Achichema
yake
pamberi
yabva yakwira.
pajaji. Achichema pamberi pajaji kuti
Anditi akaona
akaataka
Bhayopoda
journalist
zvavaita.
panze.
semunhu
Akati
ari
journalist uyu
vulnerable.
amuataka ari panze. Anga achimurekodha achimuataka ari panze pecourt. Before that, akaudza jaji kuti before that this journalist anomustalker, anomuharasa, a lot of things.
Ndingerweni kumisusu.
Sabina, do you know why she does that? Because anoziva kuti she's a registered mental patient ari kurana business. Saka anenge akuda kunzwirwa tsitsi. Saka that loop way yekuabuse that system mental healthy yaasina yaari kupretenda
Nay,
kuti
Pamsoro,
anayo.
my humble opinion.
Yaari
Pamsoro even the
kupretenda
comment
kuti
section.
anayo.
Can we go back to Olinda? Let's not address me because in Indribo. Msanda please. Nditoribo. Olinda. I'm here for my cousin. Akabirwa and etinema V11. I'm not here for nonsense. Nditori pano because of a reason. I don't take shit. Nditone zvinhu you know.
Sorry,
Ndona pa live.
responda kuna Nico Star.
Pane vari kundinyora kuti hanzi star dai
Saka
star
iwe
person.
sada iwe
Vanongonyora
wakatouya
to
kukoti
nonsense.
wakatoita
Mheno
witness.
vakagara hanzi drop star this that to
Iwe star.
manza.
Dai wakatouya kukoti wakaita dai ndaiziva kuti uripo ndakatoisa iwewe wakaita
Ah,
witness
inini dai
wakauya.
makandiunza ndinotozivawo marights angu ndinoaziva.
Hatina mboziva but Simba anga akati achakutsvaga dai wakatouya
Ndakakurerai inimi, don't
because
say that
jaji
because I've
vakatoti
been
kuna
following this
Dorothy.
story. Listen, I've been following the story. Even Simba added me before. Palive yenyu kudhara.
Iwe
Ndikatozo
star.
mukati hanzi makuita chichi I was there.
Jaji vakati kuna Dorothy okay Simba nekuti ndijournalist hatichamude chikomba mwemawitnesses ari kupi hapana witness one akawanikwa.
Okay, I'm here. Just
So
know I'm
now
here.
vese zvikanzi saka now it was just her word Olinda's word mawitnesses
Handina
hapasisina.
kana criminal record or whatever. I'm just a citizen. Itori bo in a positive vibe.
I wish
Kana
dai wanga
masvisa
uripo. Do you know
mundizive.
guys,
Matotanga kutondiziva pasimba panapa. I don't do shit.
guys,
But
there's a
Maria
comment.
cousin yangu kuna Olinda. We fake Louis
Ladies,
Vuitton.
pane comment
Ngadzose Maria
yakapinwa
cousin
ino.
yangu. Full stop.
Pane comment yapinwa ina Denmas whatever tembo whatever, you know. Saka
Yanzichi?
ari kutaura kuti zveku-section 1 and whatever because
Ukupinga chiro handipengemi. Hanzi I'm
aiwa
distracting.
not iwewe ye uyu ari kubira vanhu achizvibhesa kuti
Okay, so mine. If you're gonna spell my name, can you spell it right and address me right? It's STARR. Don't do that shit of saying STA or Stabile. I'm not Stabile. My name is STARR. So
Okay,
get it right
Star,
and address
please,
me.
can we use that? Star, please don't let's not use F bombs or S bombs, please. Yeah.
Ignore the
S-bomb as
comments,
well.
Star. Ignore.
Yes, please. Yeah, please. Let's
Honestly,
just
it
keep
would just
things cool
divert you.
because
Honestly,
we need
I
to.
feel
You know,
it's
some
just
people they can get offended and they don't feel at
Let's
home,
just be
and some people
patient
feel
with
it's
each
violent
other.
language.
Why are people attacking me, Simba? I didn't do anything.
I know.
I hear you. I
It's
hear
not
you. But
easy.
don't be tempted to start using S bombs and F bombs, please.
I did not say any F-bombs or S-bomb.
You did.
Don't be tempted.
Yeah.
Star
I'm not gonna be tempted. I will never be tempted because it's not my
Okay,
style.
let's look at the way forward, please.
Okay, the way
My
forward.
victims,
What do you
munofana
Mina
kuvako
ndibudisa.
kuma court. Listen, my victims, ivaiko kuma court, please, because kusawuya you fail the other people.
Okay, so I believe some people were saying that I should be dropped. It's an Olinda and Titan. No, hold on. It's people that are working for Olinda that are telling me to be dropped because I am vocal.
Ignore them.
No, I'm not gonna ignore them. I'm not gonna ignore them. That's not my style. I'll address them. Can I just address them for 5 minutes? For 2 minutes? For a second?
All right. Okay.
Am I gonna say? Okay. Listen, I'm not gonna be dropped unless you lot gonna give my cousin Mariake Mambava Murimatoti. Okay, so that's it. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna swear, but let's meet wherever we're gonna meet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Simba, can we just do a roundup? Anditi, Sabina and Star, you girls, Rambai Makajanya.
Sabina,
Pana Sabina irap.
Apana Sabina, but I don't know why you keep saying that.
Oh Jesus, I'm
it's
lost.
Okay, Sabina. Okay, I'll be sister. Sabina. Let's go on.
Sorry, yes. My sister. Sorry. So can we just say kuti taka tishande nema channels atadiscussa now? Anditi tozobatana kuseri anditi totarisa ma-avenues ese. There's also a platform yandataura kuti there's also zvandataura kuti pane ma-victims asingakwanise kuuya. They can do a recorded consent yekuti Simba vanogona kucontacta Simba, then they can do my recordings anditi iri a recorded consent. It's a inoshanda futi as a form of affidavit yekuti inogona kuplewa mukoti. Ma-victims akawanda vakabirwa marina Olinda. Then we also look at the mental ndakungoita round up.
Okay.
We also look at the mental side yaano player nayo. That's why I dainzira kuti hey, I'm feeling this that hey ndazodai so hey zvinoda kuita ma-panic attacks hey anxiety hey what. So that channel iyoyo kana ari benzi chairo anofanira kuenda kuchipatara because rabenzi on the loose risisatye mutemo rakuabuse vanhu richiramba richibamaridze vanhu vana veZimbabwe vachiramba vachichema. But 2023 tikuti no, enough is enough. Simba, I want to thank you, my brother. Nebasa rauri kuita. And also let's look at kuti vanhu vafambire nyaya idzi kaidzi. It's not easy. Simba tikuda kukutenda. Even Ketina, yes, tikuda kumutenda because amiririra. And you guys musanete because vanhu vari kuchema kunze uku. It's not nice. Chakashata. Jokes aside, Zimbabweans ngatichinjei maitiro edu. And we stand for what is right. We are not a cursed generation. Ngatimirire for what is right. Ndapedza, and then I'm going to drop off.
Okay, so can do because ndavengwa ne-community, which I don't really care, but community and hello.
No, Buddha, we love you.
I know, I love you too, my sister. It's all about love, okay? At the end of the day, we are here.
Vocal. And they
just saying, I don't know. I didn't say anything.
You seem to be stronger than your cousin. What's going on?
They just say, no, excuse me. Did I say anything wrong?
That you seem to be stronger.
Yes, I am. I'm actually am.
I wish she was like that.
No, I'm gonna
Olinda.
stand for her because when she did this, she didn't tell me. Okay, so now I know, and she actually told me when she did it, and say, do you know this person? I was like, okay, yes, I know this person, and she said, okay, I did this and I did that. I was like, what the fuck? What's happening?
Oh,
This is what
Jesus.
she did before.
Waimbotema chiti ndiri nherera.
Iwe
Ndiri
uzive kuti
nherera.
unenge uine cousin usingazivi kuti cousin yaita something. Please come on, let's be real. But when she told me, it broke my heart. Okay, and then she sent me all the stuff where this idiot was abusing my cousin. I was like, what the fuck? She invited me and Nandi's pre whatever baby shower. This idiot. She can tell you. And now my ndinazvo zvese ngaasatombonyepa zvake osi imbre munhu.
Okay. All right.
I can be very arrogant, darling. I don't care whatever you
Simba,
think
are you
about me.
around or wow?
Okay, ngatiite round up.
Where are you?
Okay,
Simba
want to
knows I
try
get it.
and get. Okay, hold on. I needed to give you ladies a bit of free flow because people have never had freedom to talk because it's these socialites, Vanenga Chitaura, and they bully people down. And I would have wished if Sue was here and every other victim who has felt out of place, they felt they are not worthy enough to express their views or their hurt when they have lost money. So that's why I just said, let me just create a free flow here and just pull back. Of course, there were a bit of challenges with my device as well here, which is still there.
Okay.
But hear me, folks. Zimbabweans, we need to learn to be free. We also need to learn that we are special. You are special. There's no one who is better than you. Kuita ma Facebook likes, nema Twitter followers. Azvisirizvo zvinoita kuti munhu ange aita senge anzi ari better than you. Some of these people vatongoriwo vanhu vanotongopengereka and who are not even any class of society. As I was saying there, we have seen here people feeling like worthless simply because they have been harassed on social media.
You don't even understand English.
Yeah.
No.
It's so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking that you can do that to a fellow sister and to a fellow brother.
ZimI, your news network ZimI stands for that purpose, to help bring back your dignity, to help to show you what is yours. What is yours, and that's what we do daily. And I'm hoping that we're going to have more women, more men and women starting to read the news every day and participate in the news. Like right now, we're going to be updating the news from midnight. Equals, there's going to be new news, breaking news. Equals, not even 5% of the crowds that are here will
I just confirmed that Olinda
can I ask you something?
Mangwana kuti, what is the main headline news? Because Zimbabwe. No, let me finish.
Sorry.
Hold on, Starlet. Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So the call, the need to be informed, to inform yourself, to arm yourself is now. You need, as Zimbabweans, equals, before you sleep, go up as ZimI, monoverenga news, monoti news dzakamira sei nhasi. This is where you find that you miss content that could have helped you in your decision making. So we're hoping also, lastly, that the group Rema victims vakabirwa mari contact us. We'll put you in a group. We have a group that is over a year old now. Okay, and that group in there, inside there, they are okay, right? Right. So inside there are there are daily updates, there are regular updates, and there's also coordination. Vanhu vanenge vachicoordinata imomo from time to time on what is happening. You want to be part of this effort so that we can finish this expose, which we started in May 2021. So, 2 years. Ndizo?
Yeah, Simba, I was gonna ask another question.
Yes.
If we also write to the MPs as well, the evidence yatinenge tinayo tese, you know,
Yes.
it's another channel as well. You know, Kuti, look, this is the situation we are facing as Zim I, that stands for Zim communities, exposing people who are taking advantage of vulnerable people. We've got victims in Zimbabwe, we've got victims in South Africa, and we've got victims in England. And this one is an offender who keeps on repeating and offending, and she's got videos busting and bullying people and showing off that she's, you know, some kind of, you know, bingaris and, you know, things like that. You know, is there a way that we can sit together and draft that letter and put everything together, you know, and also write to the MPs, because we will not leave a stone unturned. We won't leave a stone unturned. We are the voice of the voiceless. We need to stand up for what is wrong. We need to stand for our brothers and sisters. Dai ari kunzi ari kubirawo vamwe vanhu vedzimwe chi still hazvina kunaka, but vana vedzinza redu zvinorwadza, and she's got no remorse, nothing at all. This has been going on, Simba, uchiita nyaya iyi for years and years. Vanhu takanyarara. Please, I'm urging everybody out there. I'm urging you vari kuteerera. Jokes aside yekuti tiswere tichitukana pa-comment section, musaswere muchifunga kuti mumwe munhu ari special zvataurwa naSimba, muchibhiga kuti mbinga ndimi munopa vanhu mawara, ndimi munopa munhu manyemwe ekuti aramba achibira vanhu. Kana zvisati zvaitirwa hama yako, zvisati zvaitirwa iwewe, you will never know how it feels. You don't know the work that Simba goes through. Achienda ezvinezvi ari kuda kutokotsira, akaneta, he's going to be up again, updating. Let's come together. Let's fight what is wrong. This is a beginning. 2023. Let's stand up together. We are not a cursed generation. Ndogara ndichizviramba. Tiri vanhu tine sense dzakakwana. Takatozvarwa naMwari kuziva kuti chakashata, ichi chakaipa. Saka let's stand for what is right. Pane vanotadza kutaura nekuti havana mari, havana data. Let's do my recordings. Let's write my letters to my MP. Let's even sign a ningirikini inoenda yatinoisa paningirikini. You know that, what do you call it? Yatuno sign up with Olinda chapels, whatever. You go. No, not a GoFund. No. That's, you know, the oh gosh, ndaita brain freeze. Yekuti no read one parliament yekuti avharirwe company.
Yes,
until
petition
investigation yapera. Until investigation yapera. Because we've been fighting this for, we need my signatures. We need to reach a goal. We need to reach out to people. Saka wesane hama dzake asingade kuti mangwana asazobirwa zvirambe zvichiitika. We need to open that, you know, the Simba, if you can just tell people about that, you know, petition, something like
petition,
that.
Petition.
Yeah. Let's do that. There are so many channels. We
Simba,
were so blinded.
tiri papetition iyoyo, last time takati vanhu ngatisaine petition. Zvinofanira kutorira neorder, because you see kuti hapana munhu anouya, ndozvandoti mavictims aOlinda ndo ari kumuenabler. People will discuss all this. We've discussed petition navero that time akati vanhu uyai tisaine petition. How many people did it? None.
Yakaiswa here petition yacho
Takasara
pamaningirikini pawall here pezim I yakaposterwa vanhu, because honestly let's
we
do
were
it
supposed
again.
to come together and draft a petition. So I think rather than talking like this, because Vero once made that proposal and then Pakasara Pasna anything, it was just a talk. So I think as you are talking like this, you need to make the draft and then put it Pazim I, because nyaya petition
I will
yabvira
do it.
kudhara ichitaurwa. Saka
Simba
dai-
has been fighting
are
with
you
you guys
able
for
to
a long
draft
time.
it? Iwewe kola ndiani ari kutaura?
Ndinonzi Wadzanai, ndinomirira vanhu
Wadza,
veZimbabwe.
can you write the
Ndiri
petition?
secretary waSimba.
Saka, write the petition, please, because your petition, yatonetsa. I remember Vero akatomboisa mapoints ndakambodrafta but hatina kwatakasvika. Saka kana uchikwanisa kudrafta petition yachona, then you distribute it on assign. Can you do that, please?
Yes, we'll do that. Chanyora
Saka iwewe
petition.
takukupa basa
Okay.
iroro chitinyorera.
All right,
Thank you.
tichataura kuseri, you know, tichaita petition, tonyora MP Oxford, kwaanogara, tonyora MP upi futi watinganyorere.
Yeah, work Oxford.
Oxford, tonyora. We have to do zvinhu zvekutaura kuti povo yaramba zvekudzvinyirira vana veZimbabwe. You know, enough is enough. Ngadzorere vanhu mari yake. You know, and I want to say to my sister Ketina, ndinomuteerera all the time, you know, and dai kana akufamba nenyaya idzi guys, ngaaramba achingodzvanya aregerewo kumbotwika kutukirira because anogona kuzongokotwa tumwe tunhu tusina basa rese, but ngaauya nezvinhu zvakanaka. Ende ndoda kumusimbisa kuti Ketina, well done, ende Mwari ngavatungamirire munhu wese. And Simba Chikanza, keep up the good fight. Keep up the good fight.
Tichiri papo wadzanai wataura nyaya yekuti mental health, apparently you can't, only the nearest relative can impose a section. General public you can't. Kana achipengereka asingatiherera achita that, you can't enforce a section.
No,
only a nearest relative.
She's
only a nearest. No.
Okay,
you can't.
Listen,
Yeah.
that goes into so many ways, you know. Tinotaura kuseri because I also work in that field. Condition yake yaanayo iyoyo ari kutora advantage. She's gone out of spiral. Achiita kuti ane condition. She's playing the system. She needs to be exposed on that condition. Zvakafanira vanhu vanoenda unoclaima job seekers vachishanda vachidi and then they take the piece vachiramba vachita sei vachirita reoffend, you know, that kind of thing. Achiti inini ndinozongonzi ndinopenga handizodai.
Saka condition yake haisati yanyatsoshandiswa, to be fair.
We also need to go that channel. Pane paunoripota kuti benzi renyu raenda on the loose. Benzi renyu riri on the loose riri kudyira vanhu mari, because condition yebipolar vanoita maflare up iyoyo yekuti vanodyira vanhu mari, vanoita overshopping, overspending, vagoita zvavanoita. Saka we also need to also write something. Once we put things in writing, tikanyora things in writing.
I think chimbotinyorera petition tise paZim. Can you do that tonight, please?
Makati manheru kaya zvinhu zvino manheru
ngatibatane kuningi
ngatibatane kuseri
because petition yaramba ichingotaurwa. Saka
tese kuseri
ngataure kuseri tibva tatoidraft. I can draft it tonight.
Give me my points. You know, my sister, pane ma-avenues akawanda ekuti we can stop this abuse iri kuitwa kumaZimbabweans.
Inini kutofunga kuti petition inotoshanda because
petition plus
atomiswa kutotrade.
Oxford anoti director exactly and into her mental health kuti ambonotariswa brain dzake astopwe from trading because she's been abusing. Zvese all channels must not be left. Ndozvadati we will not leave a stone unturned. Igore rekufumura, igore rekugadzirisa nekuranga mapenzi. Tapedza.
Saka I think first thing ngatite petition iende paZim vanhu vasaine petition.
That's good. That is good.
Topa na Ketina asati apiwa mari naOlinda. Tomupa kuti amaise petition yedu. Paanozobhadharwa mari tete ane masignature ane maona. Saka ngatimhanyise petition nhasi tobva tapa Ketina kuti vanhu vasaine
petition netsamba yekwaMP. Munhu uyu atinetsa gororo iri ratinetsa imbavha gororo.
I think this is the right time kuwana masignature asati abhadhara vanhu mari.
Anotipedza tese here. Week no ane 22 billion kana million here.
Saka Ketina achiri kupenga kudai regatipe petition yekuti atumire vanhu vese Ani
Hey,
maona.
and I would like to urge my socialites, aripo, kuti jokes aside, even if they say ana gurundo, ana whatever, kungobirwa mari soka, mumwe munhu anotosvika pakuda kutozviuraya. Ngavangoitawo come together, kuti
Havana basa
enough
nazvo
is
iwe.
enough.
Waza, havana basa nazvo. Vakapiwa mari. Avatombokubatsira, havana basa nezvakozvo zvauri kutaura iwe zvekufunga kuti kunzwa mwoyo. They care more about money. This is the time for us now to use them kukurumidza kubva tatovayuza. Pavanozopanana mari isusu tatoenda ahead. Ani
Yeah,
maona.
yeah.
So
Okay.
let's strike while the iron is still hot.
We'll pull the bull by its horns. Hanzi wakanzwa kangoma kakuririsa kakuda kunoita sei?
Yeah.
Kunopaduka.
Ndipapo manje. Saka ngatichidai manje. Saka totorara tichigadzirisa petition. Totoipa kunani? Kuna Kate, because Kate aitaura nyaya yepetition. Totati iyi petition Kate.
Petition
Circulator.
netsamba zvinoenda pamwe chete because email kama emails aya.
Tsamba iri easy. Tsamba inogona kuya later, but petition tikuda masignature ka. Tikuda masignature.
Tuda masignature.
Tsamba iri easy kuzoita, but petition takutoda masignature kuti tiende inonzwika uko.
Yeah, that's true, my sister. No.
Yeah.
Costa aenda kupi Costa? Hello, sir. Where are you? It's Simba Chikanza, Secretary Wadzi. Hi. Yeah, where are you? End up Costa.
Naiwe star.
I think I'll drop her.
Hauchada Maria Suere.
Adini kana mino vanhu vari kumutuka musection.
Guys that they catch feelings.
No.
Kutukwa zvekutukwa zviya.
Aiwa kana uchingoita chinhu you don't catch feelings, uchatukwa uchaitwa zvese, but kana when you're standing for what is right, just do what is right.
That's it.
Simba, Saka, are you there? Toita say can you just round up? I don't know.
Oh yes, I'm here. Right, our viewers, witnesses, this is our service to you, those who have been affected by this, which I call a scourge in our community, which has seen numerous people losing money across the last
network. I think we're having a bit of a network problem. We're having a bit
our
of
history.
Breaker.
Can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me?
It's got echoes. It never echoes.
Oh, people can't hear me. You can't hear me. You can't hear me.
Now we can hear you. Yanga Chitachi Freezer. I don't know about my sister there.
Okay, I'm going to be very quick so that we can conclude our session tonight on your news network. We are about to end tonight's session. This is regarding these victims of agents in the United Kingdom, particularly this particular agent called Olinda Chapel, who were deprived thousands of British pounds by this employer who's based in Oxford, UK. So, as several things have been concluded tonight as action plans. Number one, it was suggested here that Zimbabweans report Olinda Chapel in various areas of various authorities. The Care Quality Commission, report her also to the police, report her even to your MPs, get a lawyer to help you so that you can something that can have legal force. But also, lastly here, open a petition. So some people have suggested change.org, but there's also the parliamentary website itself that you can actually start a whole petition right on the website,
Okay.
on the actual website. You can do that. Change.org, they can also use statistics from change.org. So these are things that can be done.
A petition
Lastly,
against Olinda,
yeah,
some
lastly,
people. Okay, go on.
yeah, lastly, those who are victims, contact us with your evidence, and we can combine that evidence with what we have, and we bring you into a group. Lastly, I also wanted to say, last of last, I wanted to say I'm going to be going around the United Kingdom. I'm going to be holding media clinics. These are engagements with you, the community. So check out the website. These are media clinics and news gigs, if you want to call it a news gig. Okay. So these will be direct one-to-ones where you will be able to engage me on various issues, various topics, this one included, because I'm aware that there are some people who don't get the chance to communicate with us because maybe they'll be shifting and the like. So we'll be having these physicals. Check out the schedule, book your slot, and be there. And I think I've got someone here who just tried to come in. I think is it Star. Star was saying she wanted to do a closing remarks. Star, we're about to finish, you know. Eve, do you want to say something? Were you about to say something?
Oh, I was saying, could a petition Gov. I know some people who are not even Zimbabweans who don't like Olinda, who have been against her, who have heard her stories and that she's a drama queen. So I'm sure a lot of people will actually sign it. Because last time she had a live, I was called by several people saying, oh, that med girl from Zimbabwe has started again, calling your sister's name. And I was like, oh, you know her? They said, yeah, we know her. You know, she's from your country and she's very crazy. So I think that would be a good idea. I think it would attract a lot of people's attention because most people now know her as a mad girl from Zimbabwe.
Yeah. And then I've got someone here who's just said, um, Simba, you are obsessed with Olinda. It's like you went to England to a place to oppress fellow Zimbabweans. Get a life. This is Lady P. Lady P, are you a real person? Lady P, I would like to talk to you on video, face to face, if possible, or even meet you in person. But Lady P, I will refer you to my first broadcast with Olinda Chapel that actually made Olinda popular, where I helped to highlight her plight to the world. I introduced her to the world when very few people knew who she is or what she does. Lady P, I work to support members of the public. Back then, Olinda Chapel appeared to me as a victim of harassment in a relationship that she had with her ex-boyfriend, or was it ex-husband? And at that time, I was doing exactly what I'm doing now, which I continue to do to serve members of the public. As long as someone is a victim in society, we will serve them, especially when we know that they are victims. And I do not do journalism dzemapersonary handite zvinhu zvakadaro. So Lady P, I guess this is my last ever comment to answer you, and I hope that you will take time, if you are real, to reflect on what you posted there. But do acquaint yourself with my work, with Simba Chikanza's work. That's what he does. He's there to serve the community. Right. We are about to finish right now, ladies. Hanzi asidaiwa tawanza. Hanzi tawanza kunamata mazimbabweans. Antoinette. Yeah, hanzi tawanza kunamata. Because mazimbabweans togara tingori pa social media tichingoda kungoteerera vana Olinda. Ndopatinopedza tangopedza taura taroiwa. Topedza tabudisa mari. Saka hanzi munofana kutomboitawo chinamata, tomboitawo malive ekunamata.
Amen.
Malive ekunamata. Saka ndati uyai come for the media clinics that I'll be holding next week, next weekend in Changentoripo Live. Okay, so come to the media clinic and the news gig as well. Gig news. Chitamba music. It's a news. Okay, as it were. But we'll be dancing around, dancing on our problems, on the problems of society that we are encountering in our community, and yeah. So and then of course vanoda kunamata vanenge vachinamatawo futi. So right, okay. Anzi add nonkanyiso ngema. She was asking to be added. Okay. Manje time appear manje kai. How are we gonna do this? Nonkanyiso, we're about to shut. We're gonna do another session. Mangwana, come tomorrow. We are in Mangwana. Definitely, folks. Come tomorrow. Same time. Mangwana Tiange more victims. Panabapa Zim. I come tomorrow. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. We are in Zimbabweans. Don't go anywhere else. We are in Mangwana so that we can continue. Ngatibatsire isu awane mari yake, apiwe mari yake. Vamwe vanozotevera but su anyanyisa. Su ningirikini ngadzorere mari yasu. Because mwana iyeka, she's stranded. Sue. Sue. Right, okay. Anzi mu day for a minute. Okay, Anzi no edai nonkanyiso ngema. Nonkanyiso ndakupa. I gave you the link. Right, Eve, do you think I should add nonkanyiso or we should just shut?
I don't know. Up to you. I'm okay with anything.
Right. Okay. Anzi, add them, Simba. Okay, nonkanyiso, I'm adding you now. Nonkanyiso. Nonkanyiso. Where's nonkanyiso? Nonkanyiso, where are you? I gave you the link. You didn't click it. So if you don't click it, we'll shut. Nonkanyiso, I gave you the link. Click the link. Click the link. Click the link. Okay. Nonkanyiso, you've got the link. Click the link.
Remember to press enter studio.
She hasn't. Mommy saying she's dancing to my music. Nonkanyiso. 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 Right, where is it? Where is she? Right, Lady P, Esther is replying you right now. Anzi munhu ngaarege kudya mari dzevanhu kuZimbabwe vari kuzvitamburira tuone kuti pane anomutaura here. It's the umbavha which is real. Oh dear.
Mbavha ina basa kuti munhu ari kuZimbabwe kana kuti ari mustreet inogona kutobira bhega chaiyo.
Thanks, Tapiwa. How you doing, brother? Thank you, brother. Where's Nonkanyiso? Wadzai Nonkanyiso hapo koi?
ndandatodropa kuti ambotaura ka.
Haasi kutomboya chinhu koi?
Hakuna
matata.
Tawaita round up saka mangwana tosangana na 7 handiti.
Hakuna matata. Wadza.
Wadza?
Yes, my darling.
Ndichapiwa namba yako naSimba.
Okay.
Tozoita petition.
Mazvano toda kumirira vanhu vese vanodzvinyirirwa, toda kushanda naSimba.
And Simba, how far with Simba? Have a choice GT. I need to check the update. Thanks, Princess Mpofu, for reminding me of that. Right, Sitebile Matemba says, please pray after this meeting. Okay, thank you. I don't know who's going to pray for us tonight.
I'll pray.
Yeah, I love prayers. My prayer, I know, move a mountain.
Okay, ndinganamate zvangu my
Cannot
sister.
move
Is
a
it okay?
mountain.
Yes, please,
Okay.
sister.
Before I ndanamata, I just want to say
Faith
Simba.
can move a mountain.
Simba, tikuda kubatsira even vanhu vari
Right,
kutambudzika
and the
vagari
mighty T, she's paying hers. Let Olinda publish people to pay. I don't know what that means. Okay,
Simba,
right.
respect.
Tangwenda munamato
Nonkanyiso, I think
Simba,
Nonkanyiso is
ndawadzambo
now here.
namata.
Yeah, I'm here.
Nonkanyiso, my
Sorry,
beautiful
it took
sister.
a long time. Hi, Simba. How are you?
We can't see you.
Oh, blimey.
We can't hear
I
you.
can
Sorry.
see her.
I can hear
You need to
her.
put your microphone
I
on.
can see and hear her.
How are
You
you?
can see and hear me, yeah?
We
Yes.
can't hear you.
I can
Ndiwe
hear
wega
her.
We can't
Simba,
hear
isu
you.
tiri kumbunzwa.
Okay, fine, guys. Okay, let's talk.
We can't hear you. Is it me alone who can't hear?
It's
Oh,
just you,
you've
Yeah,
only
it
got
is you.
you've only got a minute.
Eve,
I can hear her.
I can hear you.
So, Simba.
Eve. Oh, sorry, people can hear you. Okay. So, Anzi, people can hear you. Okay. So, you continue, Nonkanyiso, just continue talking because it's me who
It
can't
is
hear
what
you.
it is. We came from Zimbabwe. People have been disturbed. There are actually a lot of people who have got mental health issues, but we don't follow them. We know their families and everything. If their families were going to come up here and say, "Oh, this is my sister," you'd actually be surprised, right? Exactly. So this Olinda issue, I don't know Olinda, but she did a fuck up. And the fuck up was like, we're trying to get a son into football, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my best friend is Ellen Chuengo. Yeah. And he
All
just
right.
tried to get all the young boys and everything like that. And she started like, all this nonsense.
Ellen is into
No,
football, isn't she?
yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm talking on behalf of Ellen. She
All
did
right.
fuck up.
What did she do?
No, she was like, "Oh, you're not supposed to talk to my son before you talk to me." But her son had said that you can talk to me.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
The son is
So
always
Olinda, she should know where she stands. I don't have any beef with her, but the thing is, like, when you're talking about football or rugby or sports,
How about the issue yekuti akabira ma-victims akawanda mari vanhu vari kuchema
that I
maZimbabweans?
don't know.
Hauna
Honestly,
beef
I
naye,
don't know. I'm not part of that. I don't know.
but
But
hazvikurwadira
the
zvekubata here.
football issue, she did fuck up.
Oh, okay.
That's why me and Ellen Chiwenga, actually, like, we don't want to talk to her anymore.
All right, my sister. Thank you
Because
very
Thank
much.
you
she's the
very
one who
much,
brought
my
her son
sister.
to actually ask us for help, to help her. So what kind of a mom is that?
I think panapa taura zvevanhu
We are out
vakabirwa
of time
mari
now, my
naOlinda.
sister. Saka, maybe we can look at that on another platform as well.
Yeah.
Right now, we're just dealing with the victims.
Yeah,
Right?
but at the end of the day, she was sending Ellen some messages like, "I hate you," hate messages.
Okay, all right. Okay, fine. What we'll do, my sister, we'll look at we're meeting. We've got some meetings to just round up this, and then we can invite you, and then we can talk on another platform concerning that issue. How's that?
Yeah, we've got all her messages anyway, what she sent and what she said. So,
Okay, my dear, that is
yeah.
brilliant. That is fine. I don't know if Simba can then.
No,
My
answer
sister, you want
afterwards, can you pray, please?
Okay, regai tinamate. Mwari tinokutendai nezuva ranhasi, tinokutendai Ishe, tinokumbira kuti mubate mwoyo waOlinda Chapel, mubatei mwoyo wake Jehovha, aite hana yekudzorera vanhu vaakabira mari dzake dzose. Hazvisi nyore Jehovha kuti munhu anounganidza zvaanenge aunganidza Jehovha osvika panguva yekumanikidzwa Jehovha. Kana pane vari kumubatsira kana vari kumupfurira Jehovha, tinotaura kuti muri Mwari wemunana, muri Mwari vanozarurira Mwari. Jehovha, tingarambe tichichema vana venyu vachichema vachitsikirirwa Jehovha. Tinotaura kuti Mwari Baba, gore rino ratapinda ra2023, batanidzai vana veZimbabwe, bvisai udzvinyiriri Mwari Baba. tichengetedzane Mwari Baba, tiri kure nemusha Jehovha,
Amen.
tinosangana nezvakawanda Mwari wemunana, chiuyai mukati
Amen.
panguva dzinodzi Jehovha, hatimuvenge
Amen.
tinomuda asi tinovenga unhu hwake Jehovha, nekuti
Amen.
havangauye vese vakawanda vachitaura kuti munhu uyu ari kutikanganisa, iye
Hallelujah.
oramba akaita umbimbi ndoga. Ndinonamatira
Amen.
Ketina, ndinonamatira Olinda. We
Amen.
cover all of them in the blood
Amen.
of Jesus Christ. We pray
Amen.
Mwari Baba for reconciliation,
Amen.
kunzwisisana, peace that surpasses
Amen.
all understanding, peace
Amen.
that surpasses all understanding. We call
Amen.
upon the Holy Spirit to intercede, and may
Amen.
justice be served to each and every
Hallelujah.
individual. Akarasikiwa. Tinongo
Hey.
kutenda ishe. We give glory and honor, and we also
Amen.
want to thank Mr. Simba Chikanza for the work he's doing and for everybody who has
Amen.
participated. And tinokumbira vamwe vakawanda vari kutya Jehovha kuti
Yes.
vauye makataura makati 2023 richava gore remunana, richava gore
Yes.
rekuti vasina mapepa vachava nemapepa. Hapana mwana wedu
Amen.
achatambura Jehovha, hapana mwana wekuzimbabwe
Amen.
achatambura tauya muno munyika kuti tizotsvaga upfumi.
Amen.
Ivai nesu
Yes.
Mwari Baba, chiteitai kuti
Amen.
tibatanidzane Jehovha.
Hallelujah.
Ndinongokutendai mafaro nemakomborero
Mr.
zvese,
Jesus.
ndodzi dzinokurumbidzai, tinokuisai
Amen.
kudenga. Rudo ngaruwande mumazimbabwe.
Hallelujah.
Kudzwai Mwari vakatendeka.
Hallelujah. Mr.
Amen.
Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you so much, my sister. That was very powerful.
Thank you.
Mhm. I thank you guys for your prayer, but it's not about kuti, yeah, we're praying and everything. It was only we were trying to help the kids.
Yes,
so
my darling
exactly.
sister. I understand that.
Exactly.
And
We were trying. She blocked the Zimbabwean kids to get into football.
Yes,
Yes,
my darling.
Please take my number from Simba also and text her to draft that thing, yeah?
Okay,
exactly.
Simba wachaenda kupi?
It's not about I don't have I don't have an agenda with Olinda or whatever her name is. I don't, you know. But once
All right.
Ellen
Okay.
told me
Thank you, Van.
that she's blocking
Thank you
the
very
kids
much. Thank you very much.
to get into international football, I don't
Thank
stand
you
with
very
that.
much nekuuya muchisapota Simba nebasa raari kuita.
Yeah,
Kuti
we
vana
support you,
veZimbabwe
Simba. I don't know
vabatsirwe mari
you.
dzavo. Saka tinoonana next
Exactly.
time na 7 o'clock mangwana. Murare munyasha. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Exactly. But she's blocked a lot of Zimbabwean kids, you know, for being international footballers because she's got that influence. She thinks she
Simba
knows it all,
Chikanza
but
live.
she's not in FIFA. She doesn't know FIFA and everything.
we
She
can-
doesn't even know international rugby. But she wants to get involved in everything that any Zimbabwean touches. So we stay, Olinda, stay in your lane. Yeah, that's all we can say.
Thank you very much. Thank you, my sister.
And I'm saying that on behalf of my best friend, Ellen Chuenga. Olinda, stay in your lane.
Thank you very much, my sister. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for your, for bringing
Yeah,
that.
she's
as well.
messed up a lot of things.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Cool.
baby girl.
We'll see you in Zimbabwe, guys. Don't worry.
All right.
Yeah, Zimbabweans, but we stay low key. We stay low key. Okay? Yeah. Cool.
All right. Bye bye.
Go on.
Sharp.
Go
on. Simba, can you hear us? Hello, Simba.
My system keeps struggling.
Okay. Yeah, I think Chapez a prayer here. Yes, we can just round it up. Tongoti, good night, everybody. I don't know foot. Anyway, bye everyone.
Yeah, folks, I'm really sorry. There's something wrong with my system. I was being booted out, and it wasn't a free flow session at all. I was just ending and I was not even there. I can't even follow what's happening. My apologies, my sincere apologies there, and my apologies that we got distracted there. But it was just really random. Now people are just commenting, and that's it. And yeah, let me just get this. What is okay? My apologies, folks. My sincere apologies that we had. We had all. I just couldn't. I wasn't even following. I could tell that people are throwing comments here, but I just couldn't even hear. And Dinagutiza, I just got booted out, David. Right. So victims, come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, come back 7 p.m. We'll be live here on your news network, Zimai. We might also do impromptu during the day. So subscribe. Simba Chikanza. Subscribe also to Zimai. Subscribe on please Zimbabweans read 1 a.m. vanenge vakamuka musaende kunoita makuoko nekuita zvinhu zvisina nebasa ka uyai panapa tinge tichikurukura news tichitaurirana kuti zvanzi chi headline news yakamira sei. That type of engagement is what really I think builds our country. What do you think? What do you think, Zimbabweans? Don't you think? Amuono here kuti takadaro so tinogona kungwadzana. Right. Okay. Hanzi nemumwe panapa hanzi right. Right. Somebody's saying hanzi pakuzonakidza tawana pekutandara hedu ntombi zake. Hanzi impromptu free flow should be a show in its own right. Zimbabweans have a lot to say. Absolutely, Chichi. You know what, Chichi? You're probably right there. Maybe we should let Zimbabweans let them speak, because Zimbabweans are oppressed. They are oppressed crop, aren't they? So quickly, folks, I'm gonna need to cut. I'll be back shortly. We are Zim I izvozi so in the news izvozi so. By the way, the rokanda panapa article msakangana msaende msati maenda verengai article munzwisise umbava wa Olinda Chapel. Okay, good evening to you, viewers and ministers. I'm going to put the link here. You need to acquaint yourself with the news article. It's one thing to be on social media. It's one thing to be right here. Muchitaura nyaya, muchipopoterana, muchinwa doro, getting drunk and the like, muchitukana and saying all the F-bombs and the S-bombs and the like. Folks, you can do all these things because now you've got freedom, because you've got a cell phone that you can use and you can throw it out there, you can bang it, you can do all sorts because the television is now in your hands. But folks, you will have done yourself so much disfavor, don't you think? If all you're doing is speaking, making noise, and you're not investing time to equip your mind, to equip your heart, to equip your spirit with the legal and the news information that will help to protect you in the future when you're faced with a decision-making challenge. So we've provided this tool on your news network, ZimEye. We're giving you the links here. Click those links, read, acquaint yourself, understand also the psychology of fraud, understand the methodology that people use when they're trying to defraud another person, how they do it, what mechanism, how do they assemble it from ground zero going up like that? How does it happen that I end up just really? How does it happen? How do we get to this point? So those are the things that we daily work to try and help our community so that we don't have to come back here and be attending to victims. But quickly, I'm going to give a link here. Click this link and also check in the news. Okay, this was in 2021. It's just one of those articles that can help you with context detail. I call it news context detail. So you get context. You understand, okay, right. So this was one of the first articles in July 2021. Olinda Chapel says the UK has opened floodgates for Zimbabwean workers at a time when deportations are spiking. So click that link, read it. That's one of those articles. There's so many others. There's one particular one, and I'm trying to remember what headline it is. But just search in Google. Just search Olinda Chapel, ZimEye in Google. Click all the links before you switch your phone. Equip yourself so that you don't have to be another victim who's calling Simba Chikanza. Simba Chikanza, I've lost money again. It might not be Olinda. It could be someone else. Equip yourself so that we don't have to come back here. Right. So I'm just clicking a link here. I think someone has sent me some stuff. Is it Sue has sent me some stuff? Hold on. Right. Okay, someone wants to give me some hot stuff about Olinda Chapel. Okay, and I'm hoping that I'll connect with her. Check out tomorrow morning, particularly in the evening. We'll be back here. There'll be more that we're going to be spilling out as we're networking all these victims of Olinda Chapel. Zimbabweans the Nation Raro. This is your news network, ZimEye.com. I'm sorry that today I've been streaming on Simba Chikanza's private page called Simba Chikanza, right, and not on the ZimEye page. It just happened. There's some challenge there. We should make it better very soon. But this is our service, folks. Watch out for my media clinic starting next weekend. Anjanga Nichita and Chifamba, every city around the United Kingdom and beyond around the world. I'll be coming to your city. You meet me face to face. We engage. Book your slot. And I shall be out shortly. Zimbabweans in the nation and around the world.
This is ZimEye Media, broadcasting all around the world, on the spot, on the dot. This is ZimEye Media, broadcasting all around the world, on the spot, on the dot.
Good day, Zimbabweans in the nation and around the world, joining us live here on zimai.com. If you're coming in right now, do let us know which part of Zimbabwe you're logging in from, or which part.
Very good date. It's a wonderful date. We are here on the streets of London, outside Downing Street. The air is biting. It is chilly, chilly cold. We've got gloves on. We've got everything on. But still, we said we had to do it, to hand in the petition. Why is it historic today? It's historic purely because on this level, Simba, that today it's the first occurrence, first opportunity, first occasion since 1979, when the last constitutional chiefs from Zimbabwe came to Downing Street, handed in anything in Downing Street. That event happened in 1979. The chiefs who did that were the late Chief Kaisa Ndweni and the late Chief Jeremiah Chirao. Those were the two chiefs who came to this place. Today we find ourselves having to once again come to this place to hand in a petition, once again to have to engage the international arena, in particular to engage Her Majesty's government, the government of the United Kingdom, to try and assist, to walk with us in our walk, to try and find a path through this particular difficulty that we have right now in Zimbabwe. Just as in 1979, exactly the same thing as in 1979, we are now faced with a situation of democracy. We are faced with a situation of rule of law. We are faced with a situation of lack of governance in that part of the world, which is our country. That is why we're here today, to hand in a petition. And this petition today is specific because we are asking for the Zimbabwean diaspora to be allowed to vote. We want to engage the Zimbabwean diaspora so that they can vote, and vote in a manner that is modern, that is new, electronic voting. There's no need whatsoever for the Zimbabwean diaspora to fly all the way back to Zimbabwe in order to cast a vote. That is ancient, that is decrepit, it is full of corruption, it could never work. We want the vote for the 5.5 million Zimbabwean diasporas scattered to the four winds of the earth to be able to vote and cast a vote. We are very mindful that we heard reports, recent reports, that the Zimbabwean Election Commission has closed its doors for the month of December this month, at exactly the time when Zimbabweans are making their way back home with the impetus, with the need to try and vote. So when they arrive back in Zimbabwe, they'll find the Commission's doors closed. They will not be able to register, therefore they'll not be able to cast their vote come 2023. So we are very tested by this. That is why we have come here on a cold day in London to Downing Street to hand this petition in. But for us, as I said earlier on,
I know your pain kana nenindi kuinzwawo. I know mwari vachakuchengetedza 6 to 6 hawo. I know vamwe vachatitwa kupindira nyaya dzisiri dzawo. I know this song chashanda sepiwo and your fix hawo. Yes, I know mwari variko and I know mwari vane simba so. Ndiwa kundiradza hope and faith ndichiimba so. Mwari vanditi mwanangu iyi iwimbiso champodza mwanawo. Ndomupa simbiso ndanamata ndachema. Ndapfugama ndawawa tadhevho ndatema ndamudhama usabhunduke chero zvarema mwari vanokugama chenesa mwoyo wako rambe wakarurama iwe Mary please be strong ndakumbira ndanetseka pandanyora this song ndafumira ndikati mwari wangu please mwari wangu ndakumbira ndikati yeukai mere ndensimba motumira I'm not afraid cause I know kuti unopora Mary namwari oi ndopika imi unopora Mary tototangofara futoro wabhora mberi ndokushuwira mufaro usingaperi cause I know ti unopora meri namwari oyi ndopika inu unopora meri tototangofara futoro wabhora mberi ndokushuwira mufaro usingaperi
ndakabviswa kana vachida kutraya kugadzira apo saka procedure yo yakaitwa muno mwandiro yakaitwa muno
saka zvanzi mwamudzugari
apa hapana chamboitika magistrate atinotomboona havana mboona
saka muna kutaurwa kumudzugari
hapana mbotidzaini magistrate havana mboona hanzi hakuna magetsi mamwe makota akusika zvawo. I'm not sure kuti because mine is a special one inoallocatwa courtroom yege saka handisizondowo yega isina magetsi here because kumwe kwese magetsi ariko but medu imomo specifically hamuna magetsi so I don't know.
Undaona Beatrice achikuda
Beatrice aenda kare ati hanzi handingarambe ndakamira. I have other things to attend to saka aenda kare akati kana magistrate vazouya munongovaudza kuti ndaenda but tazoenda nokumbira Mr. kuti sevamwe totoda mushonga kuti tikwanise kufokasa otherwise nongozivawo ini ndikashayika ndotonzi haana kuuya kana ndikanonoka 30 seconds ndoenda ujeri saka yeah. Bandikuda vana vangu. I want my children. I have not seen my children in more than 2 years. Hakuna chinhu zvakadaro. Kana benzi chaiyo runoriona musiti takabereka mwana wari. Yeah. Ndiri kunyima vana vangu. Handisati ndambounzwa mutemo wakadaro wekuti ndiwe kupi and unorevei. Zvakaoma. Vana vangu mukazoona takuenda international kuti vana UN ngavatibatsire ka unenge watoona kuti munomo macho zviri kunetsa.
But any response from UN?
We're still waiting. Musa 13 November Children's Day yakagazetwa UNICEF. Saka toda kuti vaone kuti, because I said kuti this is no longer a private matter. It's a public one because my husband is using state resources to dictate what should happen. Saka zvinhu zvakudochi for us to go international to nzwo kuti vanoti I think anybody can help, any organization can help. But remember, this is not a marriage situation. It's a situation for all women. But we are just treated as subjects and nothing else. There is no respect from the other species. So yesterday it was someone else, today it's me, tomorrow it will be someone else. So, but I only want people to understand when I say assist, I'm not saying I want my husband back. No. This is about my children. It's about my children. Whatever else will come or can come, it can come after, but my children, they take priority because kana warikutaura kuti munhu wacho ndiye Minister of Health. Ndakavaka clinic chaiyo yaakavhara, a clinic that could have helped pacorona nepacovid but akaivhara asi achinzi ndiminister of health. Zvinhu zvacho amene ndofunga takadzi.
We're not supposed to drink from this poison chalice.
People, Comrade Mavere, there are people in the group there who are talking and they're identifying you before the Murewa incident. Aiwa, andisi kupopota, chipindurai.
iwo andingoda chasi kuda vakawanda ba ndikuda wanji vamunomeshena kuti uyu ari kuti makamurovo ubva kwandakamurovera simple ndikuda one chete asi kuda vakawanda ndikuda one chete
varipo
inini ndakamborohwa nakomrade
right varipo vanhu. Are you telling me kuti vanhu ava vese vari kunyepa ava vanhu vari mugroup iriri vari kunyepa vese ava vari kunyepa here iro riri group remurewa iriri remurewa neuzumba iriri vari kunyepa here vanhu
right mava zvakanaka comrade uri kuona vanhu vandiri kutaura nezvavo vamwe vachona vari mugurupu irororo remurewa neuzumba ine handigari kuzumba handinambokuenda handikuzive ndogara mamurewa center handiti halo right ndoda kuti mundiudze kuti vanhu ivavo vari kupi izveso vari kuti ndakavarova vabvunzire kuti vari kupi makatasa vanhu vese vari kunyepa ivavo vari kusouth africa vasina muzimbabwe saka ndakavarova kupi ndakanovarovera kusouth africa
aiwaka ko vamwe vavathreatena ava uchitovanyorera muinbox ava
bambo zvise
akasimba here
bobo muri kupi muri kwamurewa here
ndiani ari kutaura ndiani ari kutaura
ndronzi dhube
kwamurewa ndo kwandinobva padani kwamurewa
muri kupi ezvinezvi
ati
muri kupi ezvinezvi
tiri kukwekwe
muri kukwekwe okay it's fine saka kwamurewa munodzoka rini
mati
kwamurewa munodzoka rini
handisandaziva uisadzoka rini
alright is bo kana muri kukwekwe pane munhu anonzi tichaona achakufonerai kana muri kukwekwe it's fine thanks okay
people, Comrade Mavere, there are people in the group there who are talking and they're identifying you before the Murewa incident. Aiwa, andisi kupopota, chipindurai.
iwo andingoda chasi kuda vakawanda ba ndikuda wanji vamunomeshena kuti uyu ari kuti makamurovo ubva ndudza kwandakamurovera simple ndikuda one chete asi kuda vakawanda ndikuda one chete
varipo
inini ndakamborohwa nakomrade
right varipo vanhu. Are you telling me kuti vanhu ava vese vari kunyepa ava vanhu vari mugroup iriri vari kunyepa vese ava vari kunyepa here iro riri group remurewa iriri remurewa neuzumba iriri vari kunyepa here vanhu
right mava zvakanaka comrade uri kuona vanhu vandiri kutaura nezvavo vamwe vachona vari mugurupu irororo remurewa neuzumba ine handigari kuzumba handinambokuenda handikuzive ndogara mamurewa center handiti halo right ndoda kuti mundiudze kuti vanhu ivavo vari kupi izveso vari kuti ndakavarova vabvunzire kuti vari kupi makatasa vanhu vese vari kunyepa ivavo vari kusouth africa vasina muzimbabwe saka ndakavarova kupi ndakanovarovera kusouth africa
aiwaka ko vamwe vavathreatena ava uchitovanyorera muinbox ava
bambo zvise
akasimba here
bobo muri kupi muri kwamurewa here
ndiani ari kutaura ndiani ari kutaura
ndronzi dhube
kwamurewa ndo kwandinobva padani kwamurewa
muri kupi ezvinezvi
ati
muri kupi ezvinezvi
tiri kukwekwe
muri kukwekwe okay it's fine saka kwamurewa munodzoka rini
mati
kwamurewa munodzoka rini
handisandaziva uisadzoka rini
alright is bo kana muri kukwekwe pane munhu anonzi tichaona achakufonerai kana muri kukwekwe it's fine thanks okay
people, Comrade Mavere, there are people in the group there who who are talking and they're identifying you before the Murewa incident. Aiwa, andisi kupopota, chipindurai.
One of people wandonzi ndakarohwa mbama chete iwo andingoda cha asikuda vakawanda but ndokuda one chete vamunomeshena kuti uyu ari kuti vakamurovoyo obva kwandakamurovera simple ndokuda one chete asikuda vakawanda ndokuda one chete
varipo
inini ndakamborohwa nakomrade
right varipo vanhu. Are you telling me kuti vanhu ava vese vari kunyepa ava vanhu vari mugroup iriri vari kunyepa vese ava vari kunyepa here iro riri group remurewa iriri remurewa neuzumba iri vari kunyepa here vanhu
right mava zvakanaka comrade muri kuona vanhu vandiri kutaura nezvavo vamwe vachona vari mugrupu irororo remurewa neuzumba ine handigari kuzumba handinambokuenda handikuzive ndogara mamurewa center handiti halo right ndoda kuti mundiudze tirani ivavo vari kupi izveso vari kuti ndakavarova vabvunzire kuti vari kupi makatasaura ni vese vari kunyepa ivavo vari kusouth africa vasi muno muzimbabwe saka ndakavarova kupi ndakanovarovera kusouth africa
aiwaka ko vamwe vavatirechena ava uchitovanyorera muinbox ava
bambo zvise
Simba here.
bobo muri kupi muri kwamurewa here
Ndiani ari kutaura? Ndiani ari kutaura?
ndronzi dhube
kwamurewa ndiko kwandinobva padani kwamurewa.
Oh, muri kupi ezvinezvi
ati
muri kupi ezvinezvi
tiri kukwekwe.
muri kukwekwe okay, it's fine. Saka kwamurewa munodzoka rini
mati
kwamurewa munodzoka rini
handisandaziya uisakari.
Oh, alright. Is bo kana muri kukwekwe pane munhu anonzi tichaona achakufonerai kana muri kukwekwe. It's fine. Thanks. Okay.
People, Comrade Mavere, there are people in the group there who... This week marks the end of an era of online fraud, modern-day slavery, daily foolery, daddy type, rich auntie, hush puppy, the destruction of online fraud counts. By the time I had begun investigating Olinda Chapel's frauds in May 2021, she had already been caught and convicted for driving without a driver's license, and her business had been disqualified by the Care Quality Commission for taking shortcuts which endangered vulnerable patients under her care. Olinda Chapel Nkomo, then 35, of Pontefract Road, B-Star, Oxford, admitted driving without a driver's license on the B4030 Weston on the Green on October the 3rd, as the court record states. I have never reported Miss Chapel to anyone for anything since May 2021. My role is investigating and publishing news concerning her frauds. Below is our preliminary response to the businesswoman's statement following the cancellation of her Home Office sponsor license. In a video on Tuesday, the businesswoman Olinda Chapel said she lost her license because of Simba Chikanza. When the truth is, she got herself into trouble after being advised comprehensively in news editorials for over a year since May 2021. A year later, she was in June 2022 overheard by paramedics audibly insulting and harassing her Zimbabwean employee, a female who had collapsed after being made to live inside a company property which did not have electricity or gas for more than 3 days. The paramedics swiftly telephoned the police after seeing their patient being abused by her own employer, Olinda Chapel, after paying Olinda more than 40,000 British pounds to purchase a way into the UK job. Olinda Chapel also blames 2 other victims for losing her license, when the truth is, after the Home Office had opened an investigation, they found that she was not at all qualified to train anyone. And the trainings she was charging over $400 per person through St. John's Red Cross were neither valid nor required. In this way, Olinda Chapel clearly stole a potential hundreds of thousands, perhaps millions, from her victims. Olinda Chapel was busy issuing to employees the wrong COS, and these are certificates of sponsorship, that are out of line with their qualifications, putting them into danger with the Home Office when they land at UK airports with a certificate that's not their level. For example, she gave Kay, we will withhold the surname, the COS of a trained nurse when the young lady was just a carer. The young lady could have been deported but ended up hooking to a genuine sponsor who later issued the appropriate COS. The Home Office has unraveled many of these after investigating Olinda Chapel. Number 3, following the investigation, victims also submitted to the Home Office ZimEye articles and live video evidence. I, Simba Chikanza, have never at any time contacted the Home Office for anything. I didn't need to. I just investigated and published my stories for the public education and information. Number 4, scores of Zimbabweans are still stranded right now, literally right now, in Zimbabwe and South Africa for more than 10 months after unwittingly enriching Olinda Chapel with payments of over £5,000 per person. And one of these victims was hurriedly issued a COS within 24 hours following a ZimEye live video investigation exposing Olinda Chapel's frauds. Number 5, more findings are that Chapel was double charging people. She was getting a paycheck from the Home Office while at the same time charging amounts up to 5,000 British pounds per person. Number 6, Olinda Chapel was also threatening, regularly harassing employees on social media, many times intimidating them and threatening to punish them by withdrawing their licenses if they complain. The use of social media to pull digital crowds sought to harass victims and enforce fake realities was of a high and worrisome grade. Olinda Chapel also spread falsehoods claiming she was the only sponsor affected by the withdrawal of sponsorship license because of complaining Zimbabweans. A simple scan, however, on the list of sponsors shows that Zimbabweans are on the lowest level of complaints. And also Olinda Chapel is the only sponsor who has had her license withdrawn in this way. Olinda Chapel has appeared to read out her full letter sent her by the Home Office, but she did not supply the document to anyone. She neither even availed a single paragraph to make disclosure of the letter in its entirety. If it is to be taken as authentic, people should simply demand her to provide the full letter. Just a few notes. There is no requirement for carers when it comes to qualifications. The only requirement is for senior carers. And Olinda Chapel is not the first person to have a post-license inspection. The Home Office would not revoke a license for this reason alone. These are the facts.
Hello? Ndiani? Iwewe ndiye wanofona pafoni mrumu wangu. Oh. Wewe. Mira ndiende kwa tina shocho. paari utaure naye ndakupedzera.
Ndakutosvika paari ndikupe utaure naye munhu wako iwe. Taura nemunhu wako ari palauri. Geza meso kuita seiko iwe pongo kadongorera pongo suza kuti nesiko kunzi. Taura nemunhu wako. Tambira foni taura nemunhu wako.
Hello.
Hello, Tinashe. How are you? My name is Samantha from St. Jude. Do you know what delivery in your daughter and I?
Oh, send it to. All right. Umane Mari. Okay. Oh, Muriba gave. I get to is.
Oh.
Send it to.
Okay. Oh.
Ndachizota ndachika kuti ndingiringa ifoni inogona kuringa ndachimwe expected ngati ngaringa akadzokera nemari achiti hapana vanhu
saka toripo pageti ndinotora hangu mari
aiwa hapanoda chitupa changu haingopuwa munhu wese wese
aiwa ndachiziva hangu kuti uri
Send money to your doorstep.
Andite baba wangu murungu nini tete vangu murungu nini andite vanogara kukentu kuku baba wangu andite tete vangu murungu nini vanogara kukentu kuku andite baba wangu murungu nini tete vangu murungu nini vanogara kukentu kuku amadzangu sababa varungwa vese vane ma20 years vakati vangurendi yava vanogara kukentu kuku makavaona vakauya pamene vachakubudza ndeke vachibva kwavari kugara akatombodika nafiza kupinda munyika muno handina kana musi mumwe chete handina mwana watete vangu vapi baba wangu murungu nini tete vangu murungu nini vanogara kukentu kuku
Jane Health can make 13 million pounds minimum from that. I make more money with people actually being in the United Kingdom than I would make stealing or scamming a mere $400.
Did I hear you well when you said 13 million pounds?
Jane Healthcare has been operational for 9 years. It is a very respectable business. Stealing a mere $400. Stealing a mere $400. Stealing.
Vanhu vakaita training neRed Cross. Excuse me. Vanhu vakaita training St. John's are not qualified.
I am stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing $400.
I am
stealing
I am
stealing $400.
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 I am
Yo, Mariam, andinzwisisa. Uri kundinzwisisa kubva the day randabhadhara mari, kubva zuva randabhadhara mari yangu. Wakatora mwedzi wese kuti uzondidavire iwewe. After ndatotsvaga ndasecha ndatraya from emails kumanhamba kupi kufona kuti ndingodairwe, you can't even say kungoti I receive your payment.
Simba Chikanza went to the Home Office and they reported gain healthcare for different types of things. and issues.
At Zimai, we don't follow what's popular. We are not after likes or retweets. We follow the money that's being stolen. After nearly 2 years of investigating, we have just exposed the largest heist of millions of pounds through recruitment fraud and modern-day slavery by UK-based fraudsters led by the Oxford scammer, Olinda Chapel. This is as scores of job seekers set for the United Kingdom remain stranded in Zimbabwe and South Africa for more than a year after paying out £5,000 British pounds per person to purchase their way to British jobs. This investigation, one of many that has come with a price. Our articles were against the grain. We were constantly insulted by the same victims we were serving as they continued while possessed by some kind of hypnosis. The anger similar to that of the crowds who marched to bomb the Parliament building, Capitol Hill in the United States in 2020. More and more whole populations are being controlled by fake messiahs in the form of glory-seeking heroes, some who are community leaders, journalists, who grow into dangerous demagogues. Our role is to serve the nations with news content that's got no agenda. If there is nonsense, may we all be the eye that bites off the trash. Zim-I, the eye that bites.
I am
Stealing